Live, back, back live on YouTube, Twitch, your girls do the chat.
Can we get a mic check in the chat, please? If anybody's in here, can we get a mic check? Can we get a fuck? I posted the wrong thing. All right, everybody, welcome into. Do you want me to hold it? Should we rip? Should we let it rip? All right, everybody, welcome into Monday Night Hockey. We have the Chicago Blackhawks in Toronto facing off against the Toronto Maple Leafs in a marquee matchup that'll most likely decide.
Mic check, folks. How we living, baby? Low and slow. Am I dialed here?
How are we doing, Lees? Can you do a mic check? I think you are. I think
We're good. Okay. Yeah, Rob. Monday Night Hockey, brother, in the six, home of the All-Star game this year. Good to be back with you, dude. Monday Night Lights.
It's great to be back. Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, just got a great match at hand here. Matthews going for the turkey, going for the third hat trick in a row here versus obviously our boy Bedarded. Good slate here yet, Bella.
Yeah, this is a great slate. Obviously, we're going to try to do this on, I think, Wednesdays for Wednesday Night Hockey. But we had to move things around a little bit. We had to stay on our toes because this is a matchup you just can't miss. And we are going to be in North Dakota this week for a live show. So, yeah, this is actually the perfect game to get. There's Ryan Reeves.
Ryan Reeves throwing both ways the other night against Marcus Foligno. Did you see that fight, man? Oh, my God. Did you see that hit on Freddie Gaudreau he had? Holy shit.
No, I didn't.
He put his chin in the fourth row. It was insane.
So do you think it's a good addition to have a guy like him in Toronto? What do you think when you hear a move like that?
Yeah, I like it. I just think he just adds that element of fear to the other team, especially come playoff time. And then in the regular season, I think most guys are thinking twice in their star players. So I think that's a great do I like the 3-year term? Now, that's up for debate, but I think he's a really good key piece in that locker room, especially over 82 games. I think he keeps it light. He's a DJ. You know, he can keep that mood light, and obviously he's nails, right? So it's a good ad.
Yeah, I think the Leafs needed somebody like that. I think they obviously they got rid of a couple pieces, but they brought in a guy like Reeves. I agree with you on the 3-year term. I mean, I think the guy's like 37, but hey, if you provide that role, there's not many guys in the league that can throw both ways anymore.
No, there's not.
So it's like you kind of have the leverage. You have the upper hand there to get that extension.
I think just it even goes back to like before free agency, as a 3-on-1 develops with Bedard. Oh, good back check by Mitchie Sheets. But
Sheets.
You see a team like Boston, they add Lucic, right? So I mean, Tree Living as a new GM, you got to go and get a heavy body like that. So I like the move. How about Bertuzzi, man? No tape on the top of his twig. I love that.
I love that too. He gives me the vibe that he grew up in a trailer park, but not in a disrespectful way. But I just want to know, like, how did Bertuzzi become the way he became?
Like a nice trailer park, like a double wide.
Ooh,
you know?
Yeah, good point.
You know, you're staying at it's Hillbilly Deluxe. You know, It's the Holiday Inn Express.
We're talking one queen and 3 twin beds in the same trailer. That's a 4-bedroom home, folks.
Right. You're not going full Marshall Mathers and having to share the bed with your mom off of 8 Mile, but it's a nice little facility. That was kind of a nice
And you're also not trying to murder your mom, as Eminem said he did in a show. He's in a song. He said he wanted to kill his mom, but that's not like Tyler Bertuzzi, I don't think.
Right. Back to you, Jim. Oh, that was a set play.
Setup.
That was a Sheldon Keefe special right there off the draw.
Giordano.
I hope Matthews gets the trick tonight. It has a feeling like he might just do it. Hockey Night in Scottsdale, folks. Rob Gucci, Jay Swish, yours truly. Bring it to you live here.
And just for everyone that's watching, we are at the 15-minute and 20-second mark in the game here. If you want to pause or if you want to just get on the same frequency as the boys here, 15-14, 15-13, that's where we're at.
What's the chat center? Do we have some people watching tonight? This is a great game. This is a sneaky good one.
Yeah, this is an awesome game.
In the mecca of hockey.
Yeah, chat, where are you guys checking in from? We got Hockey Night in Scottsdale, as Swift said. No one's really saying anything besides gentlemen. Hey, fellas. And how upset is the left? We're not going to get into that, but we will get into this. Did you see Matthews when he said to a reporter?
Steve Simmons, he just shreds that guy every year.
Oh, is that Steve Simmons?
Oh, yeah. Right around this time, he just gives him the screws. He just gives him the business. I love it.
I was wondering. I was like, that's got to be a reporter he doesn't like. Like
100%. How about this third line for Toronto? It's an interesting line. Domi, a couple young kids and Nyes and that kid that made the team out of camp. I believe that number 39. It'll be interesting to see if this line stays together and gets a little better over the year because that might be a little bit of a question mark, Rob. I feel like Domi's he's on that outside looking in terms of the top 6 role, but he's the guy that you could slot in. So this Mitten kid, rookie. Yeah. So let's keep our eyes on that one.
We'll keep an eye on it. And also, if somebody in the chat can let us know that we look good and we sound good, let me know, because I just read a comment on Twitter, get off the McDonald's Wi-Fi, which I think it's them and not us. We look pretty clear to me.
Right. This is full speed Walmart dial-up over here in North Scottsdale. Like, give us a break.
Yeah. So shout out to the person that said that. I think it's your Wi-Fi, not ours.
Giordano, like, still getting it done. Is he 40? I think he's the oldest guy in the league.
No? He might be 60.
He might be do you know, like, way back when he went over to Russia and played? Like, this guy's literally been playing hockey since the early 2000s professionally. It's crazy.
It's crazy what you could do as a shutdown D-man if you just play the game the right way. If you're a student of the game, you will find yourself with a 10, 15-year career. Look at Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Does he give a shit right now? No, absolutely not. But Hockey Canada saw him, a smooth skating defenseman that was a stay-at-home guy, and they're like, holy fuck, this guy is God's gift to earth, and he'll have 7 points a year.
And then, especially lately, like, he signed for, 6 and a hook, 6, I mean, like, even like a Jay Bolmeister, someone cut from that fabric. I just think, like, Giordano, he was a Norris at one point, right? And now he kind of, like, has developed into, like, maybe like a player like the Hawks used to have back in their day, Johnny Oduya. Johnny Oduya thinks so.
Yeah,
just like good stick, PK, block shots, playing the third pair, but can move the pill pretty well. So I don't mind his game. I think the Leafs are still missing, personally, a true number one, but we'll see, brother.
Yeah. We'll have to see how they hold up in playoffs. Really, that's what it comes down to. We know that the Leafs are going to be a team that is in the playoffs every year, as long as that core is together. And I love to see them make it past the second or third round here, Swish. I'm tired of the people on the internet talking shit. I think they have a good core. And to be honest with you, a guy like Steve Simmons, I love to see them just throw it in his face and just say, look, Steve, look at the big silver jug that's in the back of my truck.
Look at this fucking mug, fella. How you doing now? I think so too, Robin. I think, like anything, okay, they get out of the first round. They finally beat the big brother to the south. They beat Tampa Bay. And then, they lay an egg in the next round to, the Florida Panthers. I just think if they can get, that second round, maybe over that hump, and okay, now we have some downhill momentum. Maybe the city's now, behind us instead of kind of teeter-tottering. I don't know. I'd like to think that there's got to one of these years it's got to crack, right? How sick would it be if there was the Leafs and McDusty? I just think an all-Canadian final. Are you kidding me? Hold 6 to midnight. Call your Cialis guy because Canada would be going buck titty.
Listen, that's Gary Bettman's worst nightmare.
It is. But that Canadian dollar, the Canadian dollar is worth like 22 cents right now, and that's no disrespect.
No disrespect to the great people of Canada.
It's trying times up there with Trudeau.
Yeah. No, I think that would be unbelievable. I think while we're at a commercial break here and not talking about the game, I think the Oilers are in the same position. I think it's got to crack for them too. It's just getting through those grueling first couple rounds and hopefully having a round where you get by quick and you have some time to rest because obviously health comes into play. Hopefully they can get it done.
Right. Jonathan Quick. Oh, my hair flow. Yeah, you make a good point there as we were watching Bedard on the screen here. Like, you got to get away with the series win, like a 4-1 whacking, or just to get that rest. You can't go 6 or 7 every series.
No,
it gets to be too much.
Yeah. And speaking of Bedard here, did you see what Taylor Hall said about how it's just like way too much pressure on him?
Relax, dude. You're trying to sell the game.
Yeah, they're trying to sell the game, but at the same time, if anybody can handle it, I think it's Bedard. I mean, the guy hasn't ever had a slice of pizza, and that's no disrespect to
right.
Bedard.
He's never had a spicy chickie at Wendy's. Hear me out on this, Rob, as the play gets back into 13:40 and counting left in the first period. Like, I think Gary Bettman in the NHL is trying to push the Chicago stuff so hard, especially Bedard, not just because he's the next best thing since sliced bread, but they're trying to get that bad image out of Chicago, what people thought. So I think it's pretty over the top rope right now just to kind of have that good mojo around Chicago. And honestly, I don't hate it. Let's turn the page.
Yeah, I agree. I think obviously it's always fun when Chicago's good. It's always fun when there's not a video coach there that's doing a little bit of diddling, but we're not going to talk about that right now as a shot goes wide and trickles out the zone.
And a drive to right field. Shout out to the Diamondbacks, Rob. They're playing tonight as well.
Oh, that's right, dude.
Yeah.
Are they home?
No, they're away. It's 2-3-2, so they start in the jaw of Philly tonight. City that really hits home with you after the last couple months.
Yep, absolutely. And here's
Have you sold that speech, by the way?
Great time. No, not yet. It's still up for sale at wjpodcast.com. You can buy my wedding speech for $580,
which is actually a steal.
Yeah,
because you could resell that thing for at least a sheet.
Yeah, I agree. I would try to flip it too. Oh, is that not working?
No.
Refresh that bad boy. We have.
Okay.
What the fuck? Is it twitch.tv/@HeatDaddy69420?
Yeah.
That's what it should be. It could definitely work.
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/HeatDaddy69420.
Oh, I think you put a J in there.
Oh, did I? All right, folks. It's, we got 3 shots on net apiece for each team here.
Okay.
With 12 minutes to go left in the first. Back up to the point by Torchinsky. Shot on net goes wide.
Where would the comments be here, Rob?
All right, so you're going to click on me live right here.
Okay.
And click on that again. Just the screen. And then they're going to be right up here.
Spicy, the specimen fella. What up, baby? How we doing?
81-mile-an-hour shot goes wide.
How we doing?
I have the over in this game. So, here we go. 2-on-1 develops. Foligno shoots it right into this. Snaps it off chest.
What a deal Foligno got. 4 bananas a year. It's a great deal for him. One-time score. Come, play with Bedard, protect him a little bit. Be a good veteran in the room like you are. Former captain. Good guys get paid. You love to see it. Yep. Luis Mendoza massaging the rock. Andreas Athanasiou.
I didn't even recognize him because he puts the sock over the Achilles tendon guard now. I didn't realize that.
He
gearheads out there.
Dude, he tucked 30 that one year in Detroit. It's crazy. Oh yeah.
No way. I didn't know that.
When they were cheeks, when they were so below mid, he tucked like 31 year. It's crazy. I don't know if he's had 30 total since.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's offside.
That
wow.
Offside.
Stayed onside.
Joseph Wall get his first start tonight. I played with a kid in Toronto with the Marlies in the jungle. I think he's a pretty good prospect, pretty good player, really looking to make his mark. I think he could challenge Samsonov for some minutes this year, Rob. 98, born out of St. Louis. Actually grew up with a kid that we know, Clayton Keller. So, folks, be aware of Joseph Wall backstopping the Leafs tonight. I think he could do some damage. As a 2-on-1 develops with the Taylor Hall, nice drop. That's got to be a trip. There's
got to be a penalty somewhere. I have the over here. I hope Joseph Hall does great, but if you can let in a couple easy ones for me.
Taylor Hall built like a Chevy Corvette.
I thought Taylor Hall was injured, no?
Shoulder injury, but needed to play tonight. He's putting money on the board, hometown. So, a couple bananas on the board.
That's Ferda.
5K.
Ferda.
Bummed I can't get to Forks. You're going to have a wicked time. Yes, man. I literally cannot wait to get up there, brother. Rob's going to see the Forks for the first time. He's going to be in awe of this place, especially the weekend, dude. We got number 1 Minnesota coming to town playing the Sioux, who is number 5. I just think this live show, even just seeing the Palace of Pain, which is the Ralph Engels side, it's going to be nuts, dude.
Yeah, I can't wait. I really don't know what to expect, but I expect good things. I've heard all positivity. I was out actually this weekend, Swish, and a guy came up to me and said that he's from there and he's going to be there. So I was extremely tickled, but I thanked him, and he said that he has buddies in Winnipeg that are driving down.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he a Grand Forks guy, or was he a Canadian?
He was a Grand Forks guy, but his buddies are in Winnipeg. And
wow.
Driving down, and it was very blurry, but I thanked them, and it kind of opened my eyes. Like, I'm really excited that people are excited. So
for sure, that's awesome. Was that at the old Boondocks there?
Yep.
Yeah, man, you're gonna meet some good people at Docks.
Yeah, very sticky atmosphere there.
We need to talk to someone about getting a sponsorship from Boondocks for the show. Once this thing blows up to the biggest, live show ever in the history of hockey, we need a Boondock sponsorship.
Yeah, I agree. I actually put a cigarette out on my arm there.
I was going to say a long way from the heart, but I was going to ask.
See that? I put a cigarette out on my arm. I don't remember doing it, but I didn't feel it.
It's a good party trick.
Actually, no, I did remember doing it, but I didn't feel it.
You didn't feel it, which is good because you had enough, gas in the system at that point.
Yeah, it got really scary.
What kind of dart was that? Was that a Camel Unfiltered? Was that a Turkish blend? Talk to me.
I went real smooth with the Marlboro. It's in the white pack, but
menthol.
yeah, I had about 15 of them, and the next day I was literally talking like this. But we're back, and
the old Lou Redwood.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
semi-pro.
stay away from the darts. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to stay away from the darts up in the forks. So if you're there, do not offer me a cigarette. I'm off of the cigarettes.
Yeah, you're just on the gas. The old Lou Redwood, I like to smoke when I drink, right? Especially when you're on the air. So that's good. Was Doc's buzzing as we get going here in the latter half of the first period? Folks, are you watching out there? What are we doing tonight? I know it's Monday. You might be a little stung from the weekend, but we got a great matchup here in Toronto. The mecca of hockey, Chicago Blackhawks visiting the Toronto Maple Leafs over at the Scotiabank Arena downtown, Toronto, a.k.a. the Six. Is that Bedard's? Oh, yeah, it's got to be. It looks exactly like him.
Is that Bedard's mother?
Yeah, she's actually kind of sneaky. I mean, I don't want to be talking about people's moms on here, but not bad. Good chin, throws both.
Here's a puck up the wall by, never mind, good patience by somebody.
Jones, yeah.
Is that Seth Jones?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Mo Riley right there, man. He's a good player, but I just don't know. Can you win a mug with him as your number one? You just look at defensemen for the last couple cup teams. You know, you got like Hedman and Pietrangelo, and some of these guys are just Hall of Famers. You know, Morgan Riley, great player. I just, that's a big role, right? PK, heavy minutes. I don't know. That would have been Berferda is so sick. He goes tongues down. He doesn't even go tongues up, just tongues down.
All right. I think they hopefully this game can get going here because the Leafs have 3 shots, and that's not going to – I don't care who you're playing against. That's not going to get it done.
No, that's not Leafs hockey. They're probably, you wake up on this one. You had a big night on Saturday. It's tough to come back to the rink, Rob. That's why you play 82. There's lulls to this shit. Willie Styles, though, is kind of humming there.
Oh, Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you, do you like Tavares' game?
Yeah, I like his game. It's a simple game. I mean, he's a student of the game, but I think that I don't want to call him slow, but I think that he makes up for it. Wow, as Tavares is a beautiful pass up to Nylander. Great stop, too. I like his game. It's responsible. He does everything the right way, but I'd love to see him, I don't know whether he has to do some steroids or what, but beefing up his legs to get a little more extra juice. You know what I mean? The first 3 steps get quicker.
Right.
I don't think steroids is the answer to that, by the way.
No, anabolic or blood doping could call Lance Armstrong. That's neither here nor there. I just think he's kind of on the latter half of his career, obviously. Probably on hole 15, 16, 17. Not even 17, but he's just slowing down a little bit. And he's always been, not the fleetest of foot per se. So,
and that's no disrespect. No, coming from a guy like me who had absolute concrete boots, I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way.
We are also 2 guys sitting on a couch talking about one of the best center icemen maybe ever play. But yeah, we're picking it apart on a Monday, folks.
Yep.
Dicing it up, dicey Mayo, as I would say.
Shout out to Dyson Mayo.
Dicey Mayo, massaging the rock. I believe he's with the Henderson Silver Knights these days.
Oh, I almost got there. Seems like the Leafs things they're just a step behind right now.
Yeah. Looks like Matthews looks like he skated well though this season, man.
Oh, Bedard making the puck hard.
Buddy, he had a backdoor. If you just hang on to a split more second. Is that Donato though? He wants to shoot it.
Is it Donato?
Yeah. Yeah, Donato's number 8. He's been playing with Bedard the whole season so far. Do you see how long Bedard's stick is, man? He doesn't cut it down.
That's insane. I don't get how you do that. Even Matt Zuccarello does it too. I don't understand that.
Yeah, Zook is nuts. You'd think he's just like one of one, but this Bedard kid loses. He's using a long lumber.
You can tell.
For sure.
TV. Holy shit. That
thing is, yeah, man. It's
all right. Hawk moving a puck great right now.
He's using like a lacrosse D-man stick.
Yeah, he is. Bedard. He looks real comfortable out there, though. I got to say, you kind of look at guys that are previous number 1 picks and maybe Lafreniere or Slavkovsky, and you kind of can tell that they're a little wobbly out of the gate. But, I mean, he looks good. He's calling for the puck. He looks very confident out there, like he belongs, which obviously he does. That's a good sign for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, the Chicago Blackhawks.
And Morgan Riley carries the puck into the zone.
Nice, good lumber there, good shot. Oh, we got a penalty. Okay, finally we got something coming our way here, Rob. Should be get a little bit more exciting, maybe.
Yeah,
Leafs go snap it around.
I also keep forgetting to tweet out the link. I always tweet the Twitch link, but I need to tweet the YouTube one too from my YouTube people out there. And
yeah, get that tweet out. That's important. Yeah, but Bedard, man, oh, look, that was a nice move, dude. I didn't know he went stick through body there on Klingberg. He just turned him inside out.
Sick.
Like an Uncrustable. Yeah, that was nice.
His mom was in my.
I know. Say like sneaky 7 or 8, man. Yeah, that was nasty. I don't love. I think he taped the stick toe to heel, which is interesting. I don't love. I mean, maybe I'm just old school, Rob. I just hate when the guys get back to the bench and they're just checking the iPad right away. It's like, come on, man.
You know, hates that Chris Kreider.
Yeah, Kreider does hate that. He hates the blue line too.
You ever see that clip where he Zibanejad was looking at it? He took him right out of his hands and threw it.
Yeah. Klingberg, man, I think if he can get back to his game, I know he had some hip trouble in the last couple of years, but if he can skate like he was in Dallas per se, man. Watch out, because this guy is sick on the peeps. This could be a beauty. Oh, yeah, I was going to say that's any league. Yeah.
Are they going to call that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's any league.
All right. Mitch Marner's headed to the sin bin here with an interference penalty.
Mitchie Sheets.
I always wondered, what does the guy in a penalty box do?
Besides, sit there kind of like half-cooked and like innocent, like open the door for you, maybe offer you like last year, like a BioSteel or a Gatorade. That's about it. You know, he's kind of like a guy just sitting in the public library, maybe looking to have a conversation on a bench outside of it. You know, yeah. I didn't even know they had headsets on these days, but yeah, it looks like that. Look at Sheldon Keefe, the Silver Fox. Shout out Sheldon. Lives in Scottsdale, Arizona in the summers.
Does he?
Yep.
Kind of a veteran move by Foligno there. He knew he had him tied up. He's hang on to him. I mean, that's a veteran. I don't want to call it a dive. That's a veteran play to draw a penalty there.
For sure. And Marner's thinking, there's a chance for a breakaway there or an odd man. That's a veteran play by Foligno.
Yep. All right, we have 4-on-4 here.
We got Domi massaging the rock. 4-on-4.
Domi's wearing number 11?
Yeah.
Holy shit. They didn't retire that from Mark Messier? The league?
Oh shit, they should have. What number was Ty? Was he like?
I thought he was like number 8. I don't know.
I thought he was like 20 or something. I don't even know. Chat, what number was Ty Domi? This is 28. Bad. 28. So who's wearing 28 for them? It's not retired. There's no way. Is there someone wearing 28?
Yeah, it confirmed 28.
Who's 28 on the Leafs, folks? They don't have one, do they?
Maybe he didn't want to wear his dad's number.
It's kind of weird.
Commercial break here. All right, I'm going to tweet out the YouTube link.
Folks, Bob Gucci, a.k.a. the Heat Daddy, is tweeting out the link. So tell your friends, tell your folks. I'll be here all night watching the Leafs take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Little 4-on-4 here as we are in commercial break. What do we like so far? Honestly, I think it's been a little bit of a boring start, kind of a Monday sleeper, I would say. The Monday blues, no pun intended, are kind of hitting Toronto with a little bit of a slow start, kind of lethargic, I want to say. Like to see some rubber at the cage, maybe open this thing up, a couple 2-on-1s. Let's make this thing attractive. It's a Monday. Let's, sell the game here, fellas.
Right. I completely agree. I don't have my mic up.
Bedard Oferta. Yes. So choose. A little surprised. Mini held at number 1 after basically tying St. Thomas on Friday night. I agree, brother. But what a goal by that Snuggerud kid. I believe he was a first-round pick for the St. Louis Blues a couple years ago. So, he went high stepping down the wall and just went twinkle toe right around the cage, kind of into the blue paint. Basically called ISO. It looked like a young Kyrie Irving, a.k.a. Kyrie Swerving, going to town there.
Hey, what's up, Super Packa? Chad, I just want to check in. Are you guys watching this? I know there's a couple games on here tonight. Are you guys watching Toronto, Chicago with us? Or what? I know there's a lot of people out there watching the Cats line up against the Devils. But are you guys watching this game with us? Just curious. It's kind of the thing here. We'll love to have you guys sync it up with us.
Desert Dogs are playing too at MSG.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I actually have a bet Clayton Keller to score.
Yes, I like that. We could even pop over to that in between. I think it's the same time game, but you never know.
Yeah, that's right. All right, folks, just getting back to the game here. It seems that Bedard was given a ring of some sort. I don't know what that is. A World Junior Championship.
Yep, World Junior.
Okay. And we're going to have a 4-on-4 here. As Morgan Riley tells Lindgren something. And we have number 34, Austin Matthews, lined up against some guy that I don't know who that is. Number 27 there.
27 is I don't. Oh, that's that Reichel kid.
Kirby Reichel.
Kirby
No
Reichel.
relation to Jack Eichel.
Kirby Reichel, Lucas Reichel. We're Reichling it tonight, folks. Warren Reichel, shout out the Windsor Spitfires.
This game is a little bit sloppy right now. I'd love to see some passes.
Oh my,
through
Connor Murphy.
so I can get the
Throwing
over.
it up the fucking, just a burger right up the middle.
Get that on net.
Oh, Boris. Man, I just, this Chicago team, it's gonna be tough for Bedard to really get traction on this team. Here we go, a little 2-on-1 with
Tom
Poppy
Bedard,
and
I'm
Styles.
demanding a trade. Oh, right back there.
You got to try to get on the Hattie. Starts with 1, right?
Yep.
But yeah, but Ben, if you're Bedard, you're demanding a trade, 100%.
Yeah,
Get him out of there.
get
Situation's not great.
I'm trying. Just
He's
a
played
terrible.
4 games.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd be asking him a trade to. I don't know. Well, he's on league min, so a lot of people could fit him in. Actually,
Yeah, he could.
I tried to get a trade to maybe I don't know New Jersey.
Oh my God, you imagine him there with Jizzy.
Oh my
Jack
God,
Hughes is so sick.
fucking insane.
I love that kid's game. He was a guy that was a first-round pick. He didn't really know which way it was going to go.
Who?
Jack Hughes, right? It took him a couple of years to figure it out.
Oh, dude, everyone was a great play by Bedard there. Just throw it in front and see what happens.
Pucks on net.
Scooped up by I don't know who the fuck that is.
David Kemp, Marner.
Yeah, Jack Hughes did get a little bit of shit
For
starting his
sure.
career, which is crazy because the guy's a bona fide superstar now.
He's amazing. He's a young Patty Kane. Skates a little better.
Oh,
yeah.
targets
Kind of got whacked a bit there.
by.
Was 18.
I still don't know who's 18.
I don't know either. Jake McCabe. Shout out to Clare, Wisconsin. Good dude.
I'd love to see a goal here.
Oh my God. How much does Klinberg love the Mohawk edges, dude?
Yeah.
Just getting them going, getting those hips kind of just the Jameis Winston kind of open them up.
Shout out to crab legs and whatever else he took from that tar. I mean,
Yeah.
for James Winston, it's not that bad. It was an accident. You walked out with some crab legs.
I mean, you put them in your pocket, like you just forget, you know? What are
It
you supposed to do? Yeah, of course. It's either, snow crab or Alaskan, king, either one, right? It's going to get a little snowy, but.
I mean, at least he's not Cam Newton, who is stealing laptops out of dorms
Right.
at the University of Auburn.
Fig Newton.
But hey, you got to do what you got to do sometimes as Nylander crosses his own.
Little sauce ball.
Get that through, Morgan Riley. Nice pass.
Good dish. Oh my God, Yarncrook handling that thing like it's a fucking Jesus Christ, like a potato getting sauteed at 420.
There's an absolute cheeseburger of a giveaway.
Oh
Nylander
my
fires
God.
it. Shot blocked by, I don't know who that is.
Yarncrook beat that puck into a square. Oh my God, he's looking at Benny Hanna there, chopping it up.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's rough out there right now. Like you
Yeah.
said, I don't know if the Leafs had the green light on Saturday, but it looks dicey.
Yeah, they could have been at Marble all night. Who knows? Oh, Burt, one net hard there. Yeah.
Chat, where are you guys checking in from?
Folks, where we watching, where we listening, how we doing? What it is.
Someone just said, "Did you see what Brady Tkachuk just did in Ottawa?"
I did not.
No, we
Should
did
we flip
not.
over?
Yeah, we can flip over here. I mean, we got
121 left. Let's
Let's
go over.
We got Virginia Beach checking in. Shout out to Virginia Beach. We got PNW checking in. I think that means Pacific Northwest, which I've never been to the Pacific Northwest. Folks, we're going to switch over now to the
I don't know if that game's on.
wait, Brady Tkachuk. They played last night. They're not playing. They were on a back-to-back, too. What is this guy doing?
We got Panthers,
Did he mean Mac Tkachuk?
Flames. He might have, yeah. We got that game.
We're going to start on the Panthers-Devils game here, folks.
Panthers-Devils, folks, live from the Rock. Only 40 seconds left here, Rob, but we'll catch a little bit of this action before we go to our official first period break, brought to you by the Heat Daddy and Butter Golf.
And just in now, we have a inside source was telling us that on the Leafs, number 28 was worn by Lafferty until he was told to pack his shit and catch the 2:55 p.m. to Vancouver.
Oh, my God, that is right. Yes, he took a Frontier bird straight from Toronto Pearson to YYZ, Vancouver. That was a weird trade. Like, I woke up the other day and I was looking at highlights, and all of a sudden, Lafferty maybe scored a goal. It comes across my ticker, and he's in Vancouver jersey. I'm like, what's going on?
I didn't even know that happened, to be honest with you. Shout out to our inside source there, Zach.
Yeah, don't reveal him, but Zach, thank you.
All right, what's going on here? What's the score of this game?
2-0.
Fuck.
We got 2 caught.
Fucking took a shit. The Vegas is catching on the overs. Last year, you see a lot of like 6, 6, 6, 6.5 sometimes. Now on the board, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5, 7, 7, 7.
Right.
Vegas is catching on that, there's more goal scoring in hockey.
100%.
So you hate to see. I mean, if you have an over of 7 to push, 8 to win, 8 goals, that's a lot of goals.
It's a lot of juice.
So you kind of got to watch out now when you're betting overs. You better make sure that it's defensive. I mean, there's a lack of defensive responsibility on both teams because you're going to need 8 goals to win.
Yeah, and it's just the amount of guys that even scored. Oh, my God, we're shedding the laundry. Who we got here? Oh, God, it's not Reeves. Who is it? Connor Murphy and who? Oh, Gregor, chucking and ducking.
Connor McGregor. Connor McGregor. Where did this come from, Swiss?
Oh, my God. He's trying to throw lefts when he was on the ground like that. Those are absolute muffins.
I didn't see what happened. Did you?
No, it just all of a sudden went to a hockey game and a fight broke out. Looks like it was right off the draw.
Absolute yard sale, too.
Must have been a hit before that kind of led to that or something. I don't know because he just went right off the draw. He said, we're shedding the laundry here.
Yeah, why did they know?
And that's what we flipped off that game for about 30 seconds, and all of a sudden, Connor Murphy's throwing. What happened there? Was that organized ball, or was that something that led to that? Talk to us.
If anyone in the chat is watching the Toronto game, apparently sites have got bundied. Is that what that was for, chat? Shout out to Biff with the inside sources there. Chicago guy got wrecked behind the play. All right. Well, we missed that one because we're tuning into the Devils game. I can't believe I got distracted by somebody said, did you see what Brady Tkachuk just did in Ottawa? Am I on acid? What is that guy talking about?
Am I on acid? Like Brady Tkachuk played yesterday. I believe they played the Tampa Bay Lightning yesterday on Football Sunday. But yeah, is he talking about? Did they see some game film from practice today as an optional?
I don't know.
What is he talking about?
I have no idea what this guy is talking about. But hearing news that Chris Kreider, the face of New York sports, buried again.
God damn! I want to watch that game, man. Like,
let's flip that.
Why do they all start the same goddamn time?
Yep, classic NHL people. We got 5 games on all at the same time. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that.
It's insane.
It's absolutely insane. Look at this. There's 5 games on. We got end of the first, 4 minutes in the first, 2 minutes in the first, end of the first. Thank you, Gary.
They blocked it out. We have to watch it on local TV, but it's at the same time.
Do you have Bally?
Yeah, but I think it's on at the same time.
What do you mean?
Like they're on intermission too.
There are 4 minutes left on my afterphone.
Do they? Let's go to it then.
Excuse me while I eat directly into the microphone. I had to stop at the gas station.
Yeah.
I have not ate today.
Pack of smokes, a chew, whatever you need. What channel is that though now? It's like some weird channel that they're like Sync TV. I don't even know if I have that, dude.
I wish hockey was still on the Outdoor Life Network.
How sick was that? You go from Big Buck Hunter right to a game. What channel is the Coyotes game on? We have a blackout here on the ESPN Plus app. I don't know if I have this new Coyotes channel because it's like basically dial-up. Folks, is anyone watching the Arizona Coyotes in the local Valley area? Used to be on Bally's, and now I have no goddamn idea what channel these guys play on.
Yeah, I don't either. Because I have a Roku, so I use like the Roku app.
Right.
So I'm kind of lost.
It's like Sync TV. I've never even heard of that. I mean, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, if somebody could. Yeah, we don't have.
I'm gonna search.
Yeah, you might just need to search NHL hockey and hope the Coyotes. Oh shit! Forgot I have a coffee right here.
Yeah, Paul Coffee. All right, folks. Oh.
NHL app says it's on Script. It's called SCRIPP. What the fuck is Script?
That's why I don't know what that is. Like, I don't even know what is Scripps. Never heard of it. That's their new deal they signed with, but I don't know if anyone actually has that channel.
It's always pretty cool when you're in a state and you can't watch the state's hockey team.
It's
we're
great.
in the same city. Like, make it easy. If anything, it should be easier. That should be a game that we get for free.
But like, why does it have to be blocked out if you're paying for the ESPN Plus? Like, maybe I don't want to watch it on Script. You know?
Shout out to the New York Times today for telling me I don't have my facts straight. I really appreciated that.
Yeah, what was that about? Was that Hunter Biden?
Yeah, I said that Hunter Biden spends his money on crack and hookers.
Right.
And
which he does.
His ketamine habit. And they're like, well, actually, you don't have your facts straight. But hey, any press is good press.
All press is good press. Okay, so we're not going to be able to watch this one. It's tough.
Yeah, that is tough.
But
all the games on the same intermission. This is just a masterclass of marketing from the NHL Hockey League.
Let's check in with the. Did you see Mike Babcock was at the St. Louis game the other day? It's so funny. Yeah, like some random fan tweeted a picture of him, like just like by the concessions, because his kid is now like a skills coach for the Blues. So Mike is he's just the guy is a menace. He's around the league still. How funny is that?
They just can't get this guy out of national
They
hockey.
really can't. Like,
was he going through anyone's phone?
I don't think. Yeah, I think he just had the AirPlay out, just like trying to like retrieve anyone's pictures, like random people in section 114. You know, like if you want to share something with me, great. I'd love to hear about your family, and maybe check out if you have any nudes on there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, it was just hilarious. Like someone tweeted a picture of like he's just out in the open. Like this guy just wants to be around the league so bad. It's amazing.
Yeah, that is wild. I mean, it's wild that it was a second chance with Columbus, not to beat a dead horse, but like you already have so much of a leash. Like you have a kind of short leash after what happened in Toronto, and I don't know what happened to him in Saskatchewan with that team, but with a second chance in the National Hockey League, I mean, you don't leash isn't that long. The last thing we'd be doing is asking players, pretending that we're going to go for a meeting and stick them, you know, in the corner and say, "Give me your phone."
Yeah, give me your phone. And, like, let's hit the hot tub after. Just like two just really weird things. But
or do you try to put something in Goudreau's butt too?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's confirmed.
Yeah, I don't think it was anything too big, but yeah, it was definitely something was going up there.
Don't quote me on that though.
Right.
Just rumors around the rumor mill.
Two guys from AZ try to be Yotes fans. Will they be successful? Tune in. LOL. I love that. T-Do42 fella. Love it.
We literally can't watch the game that we want to watch.
I know.
It is what it is. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do.
What are you going to do? You just got to stay with it.
Yep, we're at intermission of the Chicago Blackhawks and Leafs game, which is the featured game of the night of the stream. And usually I think we're going to try to be doing it on Wednesdays, because Wednesday only has a couple games on Wednesday night hockey, right?
Yeah. You love to hate. That's usually the TNT game, so I think we probably get the most viewership in terms of people watching hockey just because it's available. So usually on Wednesdays, but again, a big weekend heading to Grand Forks. We had to move some things around. We thought this game, especially Poppy 34, Matthews going for the turkey of hat tricks. I mean, I still think we've got a chance to get this done. They need to pick it up a little bit. I think the boys are a little hung out there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what they say in a second. I don't know if Keith's going to go in there. I don't know the kind of guy he is. I don't know if he's going to go in there and throw a trash can against the wall and say, "You guys need to get your head out of your ass." This is a fucking team from what's that quote from Miracle?
Yeah, throwaway game up in Rochester.
Oh, yeah.
Czech beat.
In the Olympics.
Who we playing? Sweden. You're goddamn right, Sweden. In the Olympics.
But no, I don't know. I think he's going to say we got to stick with it, make some passes, get pucks on net, try to draw a couple penalties, maybe keep your feet moving, have the puck, maybe take a little dive. But I think for Chicago, it's just I don't know what you do for Chicago besides give the puck to the Bedard. I mean, it's just a Bedard show at this point. I don't know what you try. Like, if you're Chicago, are you even trying to win games, or are you trying to tank and get that first overall pick twice in 1 year, or twice?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really tough to say. And I mean, as much as they want to roll this guy out and have him face the league, and kind of Gary's NHL wash whatever away, like you said, from Chicago and the bad rap. But yeah, I mean, he's just got not a ton to play with. It's going to be a long season in Chicago, and honestly, I could see them maybe getting back-to-back picks. Like, back when the Oil used to get the first, like, I feel like they just got handed the first overall pick for 9 straight years.
That was insane.
I think that's something, like, not to that degree in Chicago, but I could definitely see, them getting the first overall pick next year or being in contention of a top 5. Because I'm just looking at this roster, they're 1 or 2 injuries away from might be in the Rockford Ice Hawks. It's not pretty there.
Yeah,
it really isn't.
It is weird that the Oilers had so many first overall picks, and not only that, they were taking the same type of player with every single pick. They did not mix it up. They didn't try to say, "Hey, let's get like a franchise D-man on the back end that's going to anchor this fucking 6 players." Like, look at like a guy like Cam Fowler, right? Like,
yeah,
they didn't try to do that. They just went for the finesse points every single time. I think that was probably a mistake in hindsight. I mean, hindsight's 2020 here, Squish, but
right.
I think that Yakupov was a no pun intended a nail in the coffin.
That was hilarious. He was my year at draft 2012, and I remember just seeing him at the combine. Like, he was one of the cockiest guys ever. I don't think he really spoke. He didn't speak great English, and every guy was there. I remember in Toronto with a suit on, going to all their interviews. This guy shows up. He's wearing like a tight bright polo, or just collared shirt. He had like khakis on. Meanwhile, every guy went to Men's Warehouse or Joseph A. Bank about the 4-for-1 special, and really got decked out. And this guy like treated it like he didn't give a fuck. Which he knew he was going number 1. I think he only ended up doing like 3 to 5 interviews. Most of the time the first overall pick, no matter who it is, they'll do at least like 10 because GMs and scouts will want to meet the player just for future reference, right? If they have to trade for him, get a feel. And he's like, I'm only doing like 3. I think he literally did 2 or 3 interviews, and that was it. It was like Edmonton and maybe the second team, and then maybe 1 more. But it was no more than 3 interviews because that's why it was hilarious. And it was just like everyone knew that. That was like the talk of the whole combine was like Nail's only doing like 2 or 3 interviews because he's locked up
because he knows he's gonna.
Yeah, 100%. But he was hyped up to be the first overall pick for like 3 or 4 years, and honestly, that draft didn't really have like a shoe in like actual number 1, and he was, I guess, the best available player. So it's just
fun. Where did he play in Sarnia?
Yeah, he played with Galchenyuk. Actually, 2 Russians. One went 1, and the other went 3.
Bring a jet.
Yeah,
it's gonna get chilly.
It's gonna get really chilly in Sarnia.
Speaking of chilly, this weekend in North Dakota, is it going to be like winter?
I don't think it'll be too bad. I haven't checked the forecast. I would say like 40 to 50. Like not terrible.
In the day?
Yeah.
So what's at night?
Yeah,
it's gonna be freezing at night. So I
don't think you need to bring your Canada Goose or like pack your Montclair, but yeah, like you're gonna be like in a nice hoodie and you won't be sweating.
Okay, and shout out Grady, thanks for checking in and saying what's up. Yeah, I was thinking, do I bring like a big pea coat? Is it pea coat season or just hoodie and
let's check the weather right now. Let's see what it is. I would say it's like 40 right now.
Just a couple of guys checking the weather, folks.
Yeah, just checking the weather. There's a chance of snow. Let's see. Grand Forks, North Dakota weather.
Yeah, I haven't checked. It just crossed my mind that it's not going to be October in Arizona, which is insane. Thanks for checking in.
This should be really nice, Rob. It's going to be 66 and 59. So at night it'll be 40. That's perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So hoodie and jacket you can get away with.
Yeah, 100%. That's actually really nice for this time of year. We're lucking out.
I mean, they say global warming. Miami's going to be underwater in about 3 years, but that's not my problem. But yeah, that's good to hear because I actually didn't want to bring a pea coat because Allegiant Airways would probably charge me $150 to bring that kind of get on the plane.
Yeah, if you bring any sort of gitch outside of what you have, it's 100 per item. Like I remember last time I flew a Legion out of Mesa, like I literally had, I think it was $175 to take a piss. So you have to bring a couple. You got a little Gatorade bottle, right, in the backpack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just to take a
Just
leak.
whip your hose out right in seat 17A.
Steph says, "Come on, get it together." I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to, but please let us know. But yeah, no, that's good to hear. I think I'm gonna pack real light.
Yeah, stay light.
Thursday night, Friday night. I think the biggest challenge of this trip is not doing the show in front of hundreds and potentially thousands of people, but it's going to be the discipline of not getting too in the bag on Friday because I don't want to be hung cheese for the show on Saturday.
I think you make a great point there. I think it's going to be arguably harder to stay off it on Thursday because we do have a big day on Friday as well, right? We got some content. We're going to be filming the whole thing in terms of a vlog. Then we're going to be running a couple pods ourselves. And then we're going to have some stuff at a bar, probably potentially little meet and greet. I like to call it the meat and cheese night. Get the charcuterie board out, meet some people, hang out with the boys. And then, yeah, after that, Rob, like after we finish up on Friday with our work, I think all bets are off because it's going to be scary not to have 9 to 50 old fashions on Friday night and wake up like you got hit by a semi truck on Saturday because we need to be buzzing.
We need to be buzzing. So, what's the move in Grand Forks? Is it a college party? Is it a bar? What's it like? Like the last time I was in an area like this where the college kind of is the main event was the Ohio State University, and I ended up getting absolutely drunk as hell. I think I had about 40 drinks, and I think my bar tab was $9. So I was really enjoying that, and it just got out of hand. So what can I expect as a guy who's never been there before?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just it. I think Friday night, I think we keep it, probably in between the lines in terms of avoiding a house party in college. Now, listen, we might step into it. Who knows? We're just a couple of middle-aged assholes chopping it up on a Monday. But I'd like to think if we're going over the game film, going over the game plan, Friday night, I think we go to the bars, we go downtown, we get the mix of the college kid that way, probably end up at Joe Black's, Bonzers, these type of places that are pretty fun. They'll stay open late night for us. And then on Saturday, I'm really hoping for a UND win because we got to get to the Pita Pit. We got to see the boys. We got to see that whole, hockey house type feel because that's why we're there, right? Hang out with the fellas, see what's going on. And ultimately, we need a win on Saturday night, I think, for that to really pop off. So we'll, I guess, play that by ear, you say.
Yeah, I think Thursday I really, really need to look into taking it easy. Yeah, on Thursday, I don't want to get too pickled on Thursday because, dude, at my age,
3-3,
it's tough. It's back to back.
It's crazy, and
I just don't have my fastball like I used to.
No, and you're going to be coming in with so much steam, especially when you see the lights. Because from Fargo to Grand Forks, where we're going to be driving in from hour drive, it'll be pitch black, and then all of a sudden you just see the lights of Vegas to the north. You're like, oh my god! So look at this little shitbox, but awesome. At the same time, just awesome place. It's great.
Yeah, is Gage picking us up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So we have about an hour ride, which is nothing.
Right, 6 beers each.
Yeah.
Not bad.
To the chin.
To the chin.
But yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to fly. I'm excited to see what Mesa Airport's all about.
I know. Is that basically on the New Mexico Arizona line? Like, where is this place?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they have direct flights just to places like Fargo or Rockford, Illinois, or
you can fly to Sky Harbor too if you need to
from Mesa. Fly to Bottle Blonde. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Also, I don't even. We're not sitting together on the plane.
Are we not?
No, the seats you gave me, there was none near you.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
that's a buzzkill. Maybe we could figure that out.
Yeah. Well, I thought on Allegiant, like we talked about before, it was just you maybe even bring your own fold-up lawn chair and you just set it down. And
I actually forgot to tell you that.
They duct tape it.
I forgot to tell you that until right now because I booked the flight. That's all I gave a shit about, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, that is true. Maybe kind of hang out in the aisle with a lawn chair and mix it up with the locals. I'm going to ask you one flight. What is taking you to Fargo?
Right? Like, what are you? You know, you should, if anything, you should be going the other way with it, right? Like, you should be going from Fargo to Mesa. Like, that makes
Right.
more sense. You're getting your touch in the desert. But what brings you to Fargo other than this series? I mean, this is gonna be a crazy weekend.
It is going to be crazy. They're number one. I didn't realize how good
Minnesota is, and
Yeah.
even last weekend, UND beat their cross-state rival in football, NDSU, who's a great 1AA program. So the whole city's just buzzing right now, Rob. They're rolling into this hockey weekend, the biggest of the year. I just can't wait to get up there, fella. I really can't. It's we're gonna have a tough time trying to stay sober, but hey, we'll do our best on Thursday night. After that, all bets are off.
Yeah, I'm always excited to go to new places like this, especially because it's not like like when you go to like a Chicago or a Miami or an LA, it's like you kind of know what you're gonna get already, and you get it. It's a big city. There's a lot of bars, there's a lot of boobies. There's blah blah blah. But when you're going to a town like North Dakota, like if I tell somebody, "Hey, I'm going to North Dakota this weekend," there's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
Why?
especially down here.
Right.
Yeah.
There's like what like
Or
there's
even New York. They probably think that's like a territory.
like their eyes like cross like a cat. But yeah, Brent, we do need goals for this fucking game. I agree. It looks like I'm going to lose my bet already. Not going to be a pessimist. George Costanza says, "How the heck are we doing, fellas? We're doing well. We're just in the intermission right now, waiting for the game to begin." North Dakota.
Costanza was a beauty. He was in the last chat. He was chopping it up with the fellas.
Yeah, welcome back. If you guys are recurring people, we're going to be doing this every week. We're going to try to hit the best games possible, and we really want you guys to watch the games with us and throughout the year. And that's kind of the thing here is watch the game with us and listen to insight that you can't hear anywhere else. I mean, these are two hockey minds that you're just not going to find on basically.
Right. Like combined NHL games 43. Like, do they give us a silver stick for that? Like, are you kidding me? That's insane. That's so much knowledge in just one couch. It's crazy. Yep. Wow, Austin Matthews, no shot attempts in the first period. Trigger, finger, fella. Come on, baby. Shoot the pill, 34. 34, local Scottsdale guy.
Yeah, actually, last game, or not last game, was it? I think it was 2 games ago. He started out kind of slow like this, but he ended up scoring, obviously, a hat trick and just let it rip. So, not too surprised, though. He's a guy that he's always going to find his way. You don't really need to worry about him, right? It's not like he's a guy that's either on or off. He brings it pretty much every single fucking night. I mean, that's how you score 60, 70 goals in this league.
I think, man, if he can stay healthy, like this guy, no wrist injury is last year, and he can do 60 easily again,
Easily.
So we'll see.
He's pretty much halfway there almost. But quick stat for everybody. Last year, I think it took 12 games to hit 6 goals. I could be wrong on that. It's something like that. And now he's got 6 in a couple of games. But yeah, it's always cool to see a fast start from the superstars. Like that's what else can you ask for? I mean, when you turn on the TV, you expect a guy like him to score, and he does. And that's the best part about watching superstars in the game. They're always there and they're always fucking performing.
Bedard, man, that's just a long piece of lumber. I just don't know how guys use that, especially like in tight. I guess you make it work. I just feel like sometimes as a forward, you want a little bit of a shorter twig to kind of work your way in and out of corners and make those, tight little plays. When you kind of get that elbow up high like that, it gets a little difficult. But I guess what the fuck do I know? He's a first overall pick.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how Zuccarello does it. I think Zuccarello is actually smaller than him. But all right, the Blackhawks position. Shot on net by Korchinski. They're really making it easy on the goalies in this effing game tonight as Korchinski rifled the puck right into the Toronto Maple Leafs logo. But you have to give it to Walden for being for finding that puck, even though Nylander was right in his dome. Darren Pang in between the glass, who's one of the good guys in the NHL as far as India goes. So for those of you out there that don't know what Darren Pang is like, he's one of the good guys. And sometimes there's bad guys, sometimes there's good guys. Sometimes as fans, You don't know who's good and you don't know who's bad, but I'm telling you, per source, per Darren.
Darren Pang, friend of the show, great dude, little guy with gumption, as he would call himself. Actually, a pretty solid stick on the golf course too.
Nice.
Got some of the best short game you'll ever see. Darren Pang, longtime St. Louis broadcaster, now with the Chicago Blackhawks, took the bag and said, "You know what? I'm going to go hang out in the West Loop. I'm going to be at Nobu. How you doing? Madhouse and Madison." So good to see Panger not only doing regional stuff, but national stuff on TNT. He kills it as always.
I don't know who 22 is on the Hawks back on D, but I think he should have stepped up right there. Kind of irrelevant since nothing happened, but
yeah,
I was real surprised.
Zaitsev.
Oh, way.
He's still, that's right. He's still on that deal, just making 4 and a hook that the Toronto Maple Leafs gave him way back when none other than Mike Babcock was coaching. Then he went over to the Ottawa Senators, kind of just threw a bunch of shit burgers all around and made his way to the Windy City.
No disrespect.
No, never.
Foligno off the board. Oh, that's good. A veteran chipping deep into the corner there.
You're down almost went toe picky.
Yeah, that would have been horrible. This has been a weird game so far. I feel like we've had a couple like this. They're not always going to be bangers, but there's not much going on. There's not much structure right now. And like you alluded to, like you said earlier, I mean, it's a Monday.
It is. It just feels like a Monday game. I think there's going to have to be a power play to get some ignited. I think once the Leafs, if they can get one, they'll kind of get going, and maybe one of the big dogs tucks one that always helps. Hey, fella, get on my back. I know it's a Monday. I know you're out late, maybe at Marble or on King Street. But that was Saturday. Now it's Monday. Let's turn the page. Maybe it was a gloomy day in Toronto, as it is kind of this time of year. But we got to get going here. We got to start high-stepping it, and let's put on a show. We got to sell the game.
Yep, absolutely.
The Capitals look like shit this year. You need to get going. Ovi on the Russian gas, get that goal record.
But yeah, like, who's on the Capitals?
And who's on the gas? Who's got a gas guy over here?
It's just like
the Capitals are, they're like, I mean, I guess kind of the Penguins out of the gate or drink out of the fountain of youth, but that's an old team. Like, that's going to take a while to get those hips going. It's a long training camp. Then you get out of the gate, you're an older team. It's
what
tough.
What's going on?
We got Reeves on top of Corey Perry.
Ryan Reeves and
Nick Foligno.
Corey Perry allegedly just used a racial slur against Ryan. Surprised me that up, but what was that about? The whole play just stopped.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, good on Vivo too, not to be thrown when he's on top of a respected veteran, Corey Perry, over 1,200 games. I think he just got tangled up. Like, yeah,
it's a good bump there. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Right. I guess he's he's bullying him a bit there.
Kind of caught him on the way down too.
Right.
The old classic Jamie Benn. Shout out Jamie Benn.
Yeah, Jamie Chin Benn.
Pretend to fall and pop the guy in the face.
Right. Worm Perry good. What a
unreal. My favorite Corey Perry moment was when he got kicked out of the Winter Classic like 30 minutes in, and he had to make the 5-mile walk back to the locker room.
He literally walked from Dallas to Frisco. Like it was insane how far that guy had to walk. That was crazy.
Yeah. But anyway, play resumes here. Get on in there.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, what a pass by Klingberg. What a try.
McCabe, dude, going down like Jesus Christ. He was like a fucking bowling ball with bumper going down the lane.
I was like, shoot the puck. He makes a beautiful
That was D-to-D, fella. Oh, that was a good shot.
Far, huh?
Oh, my God. McCabe, dude. How's your chin after this one? Watch him going down, man. Down the lane like a bumper. Oh, toe pick. Johnny toe pick. Oh, I like this. Sheldon Keefe loves face-off plays. That's one thing about him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He'll have like 6 or 7 face-off plays. Might hit once a year, but they still work.
That's sick.
Kachuk just...
Oh! Athanasio! Fucking...
I mean, why didn't he go to the back?
Oh! And he puts it out front!
And whistle.
And the whiskey.
Oh, my too short, hold the whistle, and whistle. Fella. What number is he wearing? 58? I was going to say, don't wear 56. That's Zubov's number.
Yeah.
Speaking of Zubov, is there anyone like Zubov in the league right now? I'm trying to think. Is Adam Fox the closest thing to Zubov?
Probably. I mean, good play by asking the CEO to follow up on that puck. Stop hard on it.
It's a shot, too. Great shot. In between the legs and then posted in.
nutmeg on McCabe, who slams his stick in frustration.
Dude, that was. I mean, I don't even know if he wasn't trying to do that, but puck's on net.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely missed. Yeah, Perry's a guy you definitely want in your team, young dummy. Let's see the chat here. LFG, we have. Yep. Let's get a couple goals here. We have the over here. I would love a couple quick ones. Never say die. 2 quick ones, and I'm a happy man. I had to write a quick hit New York Times article about Live and 5. Sorry, I'm late. Shout out to New York Times. And the Hawks are buzzing here, scores coming out of the gate. I think they really kicked the Leafs in the ass. Now they.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the Poppy almost was banging home. I don't know if the trainer, longtime trainer Mike Gapsky, aka Gapper, was dishing out Sudafed for the Chicago Blackhawks there, but they are coming out of the gates buzzing. They got a little bit of amphetamine in them, something 5-hour energy, whatever it is. They look like they've kind of upped the pace, especially after this goal. So we'll see. You know, I don't know. But even the other night when we were watching Chicago, Rob, didn't they just look like a step behind Pittsburgh, even just in terms of a National League standard. You know,
it's not even just speed, just all the way around, and
like
not the
movement.
just everything. They just looked off.
Yeah.
I mean, from breaking out the puck, and not to kick a team while they're down, because obviously they're rebuilding, yada yada yada. But this is Monday Night Hockey. You're here to broadcast an entertaining hockey game.
Right.
So if the Blackhawks don't get it together, we might have to put them on our banned list.
100%. I mean, we're just calling it like we see it, right? Just 2 guys on a couch. I love Bertuzzi's game, dude. This guy's come playoff time, like I could see him sliding up, just really elevating this team to where they want to go because he's a great player. Oh my middies,
Dangles. Oh, it takes it hard to the net, and I thought that trickled in.
Healthy debate. Who would you rather have, like all-time captain, all-time player, Jonathan Toews or John Tavares? Who do you think's a better player? Like Toews, obviously in his prime, but he tailed off a lot, man. You know? And playing on shitty teams too doesn't help. But Chad, who do you think there? Jonathan Toews, I mean, 3 mugs, World Junior, Olympic gold. I don't think
I was going to say. That's immediately what I thought.
Just in terms of if you don't factor that in, if you don't factor O'Reilly that in, who is the better player? Because the numbers, I think, might lean towards Tavares. I don't know. I think Toews, I'm taking 100%. I think it's closer than maybe something.
Yeah, I think I would take Toews, but Tavares is just a solid guy, dude. Like you know that he's not out late sniffing white stuff, and you know that he's not out getting fucking wasted the night before a matinee game. So, he's a good, reliable player, but I think I would have to go with Toews.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I think in his prime he was a better player, but I do think that longevity, maybe numbers wise, when it's all said and done, Tavares might have better numbers. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't know if Toews ever scored 40. I don't think he did.
No, I don't.
And Tavares has done that at least once, maybe twice. So.
And the Leafs are dominating here. I mean, after that goal, they really turned it up. You got Jan Krok, who's flying all over the ice with his head cut off.
He is.
Good play by Liljegren there to box out Foligno.
Yeah, not rip Giordano's head off, even though he's about to right there. Just tagged his chin.
Willie
Styles. Oh, my God, this guy. That was sick.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, now we got a show.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of the devil, too, he shoves it right up our hoop. No spit, no lube. Right up the goddamn chute.
Nylander's so sick.
Said, hey, you asshole, sit on your couch. How do you like me now? Fuck you. Wow. Tavares with a sick shot, too, man.
What a fucking drop pass. Just right upstairs where Grandpa hides the Nazi propaganda.
Toews for sure could do that. But, yeah, I don't know. It's so funny. He just shoves it right up our fucking hoop.
That was fucking sick. The way Nylander entered the zone right there, like, that'll make me lose sleep tonight. Like, I'm going to be thinking about that all night when I'm with Nico Mose's girl.
Right, we're going to girl. Dude, Willie Styles, man. The guy could be in a boy band. He could be your top 6. He's all time. The guy's in. Shout out Willie Styles.
And the over is alive. Undertaker meme. Oh, my God. Tavares is really giving it to us after he heard us say that we would take Toews over him.
I know. He must be mic'd up hearing the boys. The live stream's really gaining traction. They must have it on the bench.
What's up, Boss McSwaggeroni? Yeah, we just talked about it earlier. It's an absolute marketing masterclass by the National Hockey League, putting on all 5 games at the same time. It's crazy. They do the schedule way before the season starts. Why is this the way it is? You know there's 5 teams playing tonight, or 5 games, 10 teams playing tonight. Stagger the schedule. I want to know why isn't the schedule staggered tonight?
Right.
There has to be a reason.
I mean, even 20 minutes, dude. You know how big of a difference that is, especially with all these games on the East Coast. Like, what are they thinking?
And all the star power playing tonight. Think about the Matthews, the Nylanders, the Marner, the Bedard, you have the Kachucks, the fucking Jack Hughes, Jesper Bragg, just like
Artemi Panarin and Fox. Like, what? I just don't understand how you can't stagger these games to a point where they start every 20 minutes. Like, that doesn't make any difference.
Right? Why?
I want to know.
I want answers. Why the fuck?
Why have they always done this? It's so dumb.
I gotta put my mic down to tweet here.
Mitchie Sheets. All right, let's get this cycle game going. Oh, man, that's a penalty. All right, we're going to see Bedard here. I was going to say any league there, that's a tripping. Skate, sticking the skates, classic Bert. All right, give us something here on the peeps. Let's trigger Bedard. I like him on this. Is he a shooter over there like we think he is? Is he triggering like a young Chris Kyle in terms of Tage Thompson on the left flank? Alexander Ovechkin, some of these big righties that can really shoot it. Now, Bedard has a great shot. Does he use the one-timer as effectively as some of these guys? I didn't see enough of his game film. He's playing for the Regina Pats, so I don't really know. But to me, he looks like a kind of like a toe drag, pull it in and shoot guy. Rob, is that accurate? Because I haven't really seen him take a full-on cocked 1T yet. Like where he's got that thing tickle on the ceiling, coming down and fucking making it rain.
Yeah, I'm not sure there. I really don't know what to expect. I think we're gonna have to see more game film because, like you said, I did not watch him in Regina, and I've only seen what I've seen in the pregame, and I've seen his toe jack and his release out of highlights, but I haven't seen him in a game setting very much. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on him here.
Right. Shout out Regina Sask. Why you ask? Folks, a little bit of an intermission, and coming up, we have a power play. Connor Bedard, Seth Jones. Slide that pill over, fella. Hey, a little fake shot up there at the top of the key. Hey, maybe look right, go left. Give Bedard a little bit of an angle. Hey, got no angle. It's time to dangle, fella. Hopefully, Jonesy can kind of manipulate the defense up there. Obviously, I think they know the whole penalty kill knows where that pill wants to be on the left flank on that wall with 98. But let's get some deception up there. Let's get him some space and see what he can do because I'd love to see him pot one here, especially on the road. Family in town. He's probably got some money on the board. I believe it's his first game in Canada, so we'll see here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I might need a San Diego Charger soon because I'm on 4%. I completely unprepared. I just want to make sure the tweet goes through. That's part of multitasking. I do this broadcast. When we're on the broadcast, people, if there's a nice goal, I'm going to tweet about it still. So
we can plug it in somewhere else too.
Yeah, I only need a little bit of juice here to get going.
Right, go on the juice. That charger isn't perfect, but let me know. Should get from point A to point B. All right, folks, we are back. We have
How did that stay out?
David Comp. Wow, good composure there. Geo, 200 feet. Yes, I won a Norris. Played in big games. That was great composure there by number 64. Just a little tidbit there. And he kind of settled it down, realized he had space. And instead of whacking it up the wall, he takes his time, slides it over to Geo, and out we go. So great play by 64 there, Toronto.
Leaf announcer pitching a 10 for Matthews' life on the air. What do you mean? Someone up there. Somebody is there. Oh, Bedard.
Little space. Little Kevin Spacey. Oh, man.
Kevin Spacey.
Good play there. Good little play.
Give it back.
I kind of like him on his forehand over there. Honestly, better. Shoot it.
Oh, could you imagine? Look at how rattled he is, too. Joseph Ball says, not today.
Joseph Ball says, I don't like you, but I respect your moves. Folks.
I respect your chin.
Respect your chin. Always respect the chin. I mean, I don't know why he's like giving it like, how did that stay out? That was right in his mitt, you know. I guess that was right in his mitt. That wasn't picked or at his ears. Yeah, I think he's mad at himself. Yeah, yeah. How did that stay out? Oh my God, Donato massaging.
Ryan DeFerta. Shoot that!
Yes, to me that puck up there has got to go over the hall, and that creates that more space with the box. And then once Bedard gets set up on the left flank, then you can go right back to him. Because if you just give it to him right there, like there's 4 guys on that side of the ice. I don't know.
Yeah.
Again, a guy sitting on the couch, but that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and as a guy sitting on the couch, I love that Bedard just staying out for the whole power play already.
Yes.
I mean, I think Ovechkin invented that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just automatic. If it's a power play, that's a 2-minute shift. And as he should, I mean, you got Taylor Hall working the hands a little bit.
Mike Korchinski.
It was right there.
Oh my radish.
I mean, Joseph Wall looks good right now. It looks like he's not overplaying the puck. He's in position. He's square to the puck. He's seeing through traffic. I mean, you got to give it.
Yeah, he's a kid that really, takes his craft seriously. Good college kid. Pretty good player. 98, born out of St. Louis, Chesterfield. Good family.
Good play by Matthews there on Bedard.
Yeah.
Just basically telling him, I'm still the big dog, buddy.
Okay, who we got out here? Wow, I was going to say this can't be a unit.
I'm pretty surprised that Chicago has 17 shots logged.
Surprised Arizona.
Nice. Shout out to surprised Arizona, home of the most veterans on heroin.
Yes.
But I respect the troops. Thank you for your service. Kirby Reichel. Is that even Kirby Reichel? Why do I keep saying that?
No, it's Lucas.
Lucas Reichel. No relation to Jack Eichel.
No.
I keep saying that too.
No relation.
Power Ranger. Oh my God, you got it. Who is that? Is that Sandy? Who is that?
Is it Matty Nyes? Oh my God. Oh, this is
Fans on it twice.
Yeah, that's how that new kid Mitten.
OnlyFans. Like, you can't do that.
Smitten,
you got to be ready. He wasn't ready for the first one. The second one came. He was a little bit handcuffed.
Yeah.
But you got to be ready for that, especially when a guy like me has the over tonight. It's not a good look right there. Giordano.
Boris Kachuk.
He's flying out there.
He's absolutely
6'5".
He's 6'5", and he's just right on the rails, too. Like, he's just on the outside, like it's the Indy 500. Like, let's get on the infield here, fellas. Let's test it out. You're just kind of going around the dots.
Yeah.
Let's get on the inside and make something happen. Willie Styles, man. Styles. Yeah, I'll take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Jesus. I mean, he's quick enough where he's not. Give it back to him. That's Ryder.
Dude, that was a sick little dish, man. I like that play. Oh, really?
Offside to be, but
yeah.
Nice.
Back. Ooh, that's a tough little sewer job there by David Comp. Oh my God.
I don't know about that. I don't think that should have been icing right there.
No, but
But I mean, Toronto guy was closer to the puck.
Yeah, I think that's when just game 3. Let's just not argue about it, fellas. Let's get to the dot. Whatever. Is it going to really matter? Well, we'll see. They may tuck one, but
I'm hearing from the chat that 120-pound Matt Phillips with his first trick. Oh, first tuck. I was going to say, holy shit.
I was going to say first trick.
He had a hat trick already.
I was going to say trick or treat.
That would have been fucking insane.
He did look at the preseason. I'm glad they're giving him a chance there. Seems like a decent little player. Happy to be there. You always do that. So, what are we doing here?
We just need to get more pucks on that. This is crazy. I mean, I've said it once. I'll say it again. I have over 7 shots here. I mean,
so they're going to break. So they must have called that. Oh, because it was center. They decided it wasn't anything.
Okay. Chat. By the way, when it's commercial break time, we're not talking about the game. Now's the best time to get in anything you want to say, and we will answer you accordingly during the commercial breaks.
Folks, what the hell are you doing out there? Let's talk it up.
Gary wants to hide the players so the people don't riot. when they find out McShiesty makes under $50 million a year. Yeah, I agree. Kind of talked about that as the show goes on here every week. But yeah, not much to say on that one besides, I mean, I'm trying to disrespect Gary a little bit because I don't want to get banned from any rank, and hopefully I want to have some access, media access, so
Right.
go in there.
And the last thing is, Gerald Bettman going, full Roger Goodell and Dave Portnoy. You don't need that. You don't need to ban the Heat Daddy before he starts popping off.
That was crazy that Dave Portnoy was getting banned from the Super Bowl or kicked out of the Super Bowl.
It was so good.
And then Goodell was like, I don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, he's like, he went to jail. He showed up on his doorstep. And he still is like, I have no idea who this guy is. It's great.
Young Gummy chiming in from Twitch. My money is on the Yotes tonight. Who do you have? I would love the pesky Coyotes to win that game. What do you think about that, Swish?
I would love to. I just think the Desert Dogs, I mean, I don't know what they're going for this year, but I think they're going to challenge for a playoff spot. My hot take, honestly, is they're going to slide in somehow as a wild card. I don't think the Central is very good. I think 5 teams are going to come out of the Pacific. So be on the lookout. If the Desert Dogs can stay healthy and Billy Armstrong doesn't wholesale them at the deadline, some of their better players, veterans, Matt Dumba, I think they can slide in. I really do. Clayton Keller's a great young player, friend of the show. Obviously, my brother, Nick Schmaltz, gels really nicely with him. This Cooley's a good player. I think Barrett Hayton's pretty good. I don't know. They got a good goalie in Belgimelka, some solid D. Boys, don't count the Desert Dogs out. I think you can maybe slide in this year, Rob.
Yeah,
I agree. I don't want them to sell at the deadline just to sell, but who knows? If they can get a 3rd-round pick, they're for sure going to do it.
If they sell at the deadline, I'm going to go to their headquarters, put my ass cheeks against the glass of the front doors until they kick me out, I guess. But we're at 9:26 remaining in the second period. If you want to sync up with us and watch, we will get to those next comments, the next commercial break. But for now, we have Nick Foligno crossing the blue line, red line, with a veteran dump in the corner and a veteran chase.
He has been dumping it all night. Smart.
As Banger goes, that was a smart dumping.
Smart dumping. Is there such thing? I guess there is. They always talk about that, coaches, especially in the room. Smart deposits. It's like, guys, it's just a dump it. Keep it on the trapezoid. You're good. Like, just take out the old 60-degree wedge and throw it somewhere down there. Blow the goal line. It works.
And Seth Jones picks up the puck and fights off
34.
Hoppy.
34 throwing his body around. I'd like to see him get some open ice around here. He hasn't really opened it up tonight. He hasn't got a chance. Bert. I love that play by Bert. Little sauce. Okay. 200 feet, and we'll line it up again. 8:30 left to play in the second frame. 1-1 shots. Chicago edging the Toronto Maple Leafs 18-13. Going to the left dot, Connor Bedard facing off with Austin Matthews. Folks, live from Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah, Costanza fell. I would love to hear a holy jumping from Banger. That's the best.
Where's the puck? Oh, there it is. Love to see these guys get going. Marner Matthews. 8 minutes left in the second here. 8:09, 8:08, 8:07. Ooh.
You ever seen? I got to show you this interview, Rob, I did with Banger like years back in St. Louis. And Vladimir Sobotka, I think, scored the game-winning goal in overtime. It was like, as Bertuzzi.
It took a little bit too long there. I'd like to see him get rid of that.
That was a turnover. Tavares got a goal.
Tavares just going upstairs all night.
Oh, my God. He's dancing, dude. Jesus Christ. He's like he's in a hockey academy at age 12.
Good tie-up by Zaitsev.
Another going here. Get the cycle game going. 5-man unit. Little sauce. Oh, my dishes.
Nylander on a different planet right now. Oh, my God.
He's got these guys on rollerblades on the sheet. Oh, my God. Is he dancing?
Shoot!
He's got one time that, no?
I think it was a little bit too far behind him.
I think somehow if it's just on the net on one tee, it's in. Dude, Nylander is so sick. What does he get a year? I mean, every day they don't sign this guy to a long-term deal, his AAV is going up. Prices just went up, baby.
Yeah.
They did.
I mean, He is. I can't remember a time where Nylander made it look this easy. Like, he's always been a phenomenal player, but it seems like he's on a different level this year so far. It's an early sample size, but he seems just completely dialed in.
He's so good.
Oh, that was sneaky. Had some power on it.
That was a sneaky piss whistle by 14 there. Tyler Janssen. Geo. Up the wall. Yep. Just hard, heavy hockey.
Just top of the dashboard and out. Ty Domi getting in the mix. Shooting it.
Massaging that thing like he's working at a way goose center. Good stick there by Nye as well. Oh.
Where the hell is the biscuit?
Boris Kachuk. What a funny name that is.
He's been battling in the corners and along the wall tonight. Like, he's been all over the wall.
Yeah.
Like he's at a school dance in middle school.
Yeah, he is getting to the window to the wall. Little John would say.
Shout out to Little John, friend of the show.
Little Ferda.
Just made that up. Little
Ferda still snapping it around with the pockets on. Oh my God.
What a play by Corey Perry. That fucking God damn it.
Go Styles. Go Styles. Go Styles.
Oh, trip. Call something.
Heads up.
Oh my God.
He was chin hunting. He was chin hunting.
Chinfinder.com.
Oh my.
Local chins in your area.
Oh my God. Findyourchin.com. Matching chin since 2001. Holy shit. Good thing he saw him at the last second. Felino almost put him into fucking concussion protocol.
Oh my God. Corey the Worm Perry.
Former Rocket Richard Maurice Rocket Richard winner. Wow. Just like that.
Burying it like he works at a cemetery.
Oh my God. That was 6 feet under like it was your stepmom. Jesus Christ.
How was he outside there?
He wasn't.
Off the coconut by Wall.
Oh my coconut 5. How are you doing?
Look at this pass by Zaitsev. Holy fucking shit.
He hasn't had a pass like that in 7 years. And then he's wow. I'm from London and I drank last night. How you doing, Joseph Wall? Stick side low fella.
That was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable. Fantastic. Fun to watch, fun to be a part of, and onside. Corey Scory Perry, the pride of London. Wow. I mean, just like that after Styles went. I mean, he literally went 2K and 1 street mix.
Yeah, I mean, Corey Perry picking like a 4-on-4 roller hockey game on the Southern California boardwalk. Just way up top.
Like he's playing like Sonny Magic Hands Milano. Jesus.
Just an absolute veteran play to not overstick handle the puck and just fucking let that thing rip from the slot.
100%. Didn't dust it off. Just picked his spot. Oh my God. Donato dead on King Street.
Deferda.
Bert going back to the box, using that thing like fucking Captain Hook. Donato's acting like did he get any blood? I mean, he's got the ketchup packets in his glove there. That's too. Donato.
Did you know that even if there's not blood, they can call it double?
Yeah, if it's vicious.
Per the rule book, it's up to the ref's discretion. Not a lot of people know that. And if there's also not blood, they can still call it. Look at that point.
I love that stare down point. The worm, dude.
So sick. Corey Perry is spelled Corey, right? I'm looking for a tweet that I can quote.
Keep the chin tucked is 100%. Anyways, I was trying to tell that story, Rob. I gotta show you this interview of Hanger back in the day of the whole his signature call, right? The holy jumping.
Yeah.
Oh man, it was great. I forget who it was that scored. I think it was maybe Saboka or Tarasenko, one of the two. They made a nice little play behind the net, kind of a comeback win. Gotta love coming from behind. And Tarasenko ended up scoring, or it was Saboka, and he was going to ask me, he's like, because I wasn't in overtime or whatever. He's like, but Panger just being the beauty he was, he had me do the interview after the game. He's like, what were you thinking there, Schmaltzy, when you saw that? I was like, fella, I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. Holy jump. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and he was just loving it. We got to pull it up for the people, but it was great. Yeah, this game it's caught fire in a hurry here. It's like a domestic violence case. All of a sudden, your best friends, and the next thing you know, you go full Ray Rice. So this game is definitely catching some action, some little bit of criminal activity, especially Polino trying to chin sweep there. Willie Nylander, good thing he had the head up last second. Surprised you could see that advisor, but Willie looking swaggy, Styles for a reason.
All right, sorry, I had to get a tweet out. Every time there's a highlight goal, I have to get the brain going and tweet something out. But yeah, what an absolute play. Um, that might have been our coolest goal call right there. 92 feet dish, Scory Perry, who then buries it and points at your girl and says, "Meet me at the Ritz."
Yep. We'll see you at the downtown Ritz. You're staying for the next 2 nights. Can I offer you the buffet special? Folks, the Chicago Blackhawks look to, well, add to their lead here in the dying minutes of the second period. 4:38 to play. Shots are 21-15. Bertuzzi back in the sin bin. Guys got to stay out of there. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like a Bedard goal here. I know I said that last time. If you get a one-timer, I think if you can get on that, I like him on the other side, honestly, better. I like him on his forehand because he can kind of pull in and shoot. I don't think he's much of a one-timer threat, like I was saying, but these guys see him every day. We'll see. And I wasn't in Regina last year, so who the hell am I?
Keller scored, so there's
Love that.
plus 160 for your boy.
Schmaltz with an assist, or anyone that we know?
Schmaltz with an apple.
Nice.
Confirmed.
Nice.
We have just a quick score update for everybody. We have obviously 2-1 in the Blackhawks.
Oh, nice dish. Oh, he loves wrapping it.
Oh, off the pipe. You would have called that so hard.
Yeah, I mean, get him on the other side. He's better when he's walking downhill. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jonesy, get that through. Oh, that's not the play right there.
I think he's got to learn a little bit how to play in the power play there. He's not like treating like 5-on-5. Like, get to your spot. Let's massage your rock. You got 5 guys, right? That's a great move.
5 guys, burgers and fries.
Right, jive guys. Live in 5.
Now, the game is picked up, man. This is a complete different game in the first period. I mean,
did you see that pass by Athanasiou?
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
No disrespect.
Holy peaky blinders.
We're just a couple guys on the couch, but what the fuck was that?
A little disrespect there. Like, come on, it's the National League. Dude, you can't just throw the puck cross ice and not look for the power play. I mean, I get it if you're like a bottom 6 guy, but holy fuck, pal.
With all due respect, I have the over.
Take the fucking blinders off. Yeah, Bedard, Boise State University fella.
That's hilarious. Boise State.
Boise State.
Oh my God!
So Athanasiou can't make a. He makes that play, but then the sequence before he just throws. What a turn of events!
Oh my God!
These guys are just shoving it down our throat all night. First Tavares and now Athanasiou. We should keep chirping these guys. It's going to create more goals. And we got the over.
Yeah, this is unbelievable, folks.
Yeah.
The boys have turned around. They realize that I have the over. What a play by Connor McPhert. Oh, shit. I thought that was Bedard that dished it. A lot of guys with big numbers, 90, 89, 98. But wow. And we have a game here. 3-1 Chicago.
We do have a game.
Unbelievable. Just like we asked for this game to pick up.
Yeah. Chevrolet pickup. Nice fish there. Dude, this looks like a totally different team.
Jesus
what is going on?
What are they skating downhill?
What do they sniff? Wow.
Well, you can't really ask for a better turnaround than that.
Keep the chins tucked always. You should never expose your chin. That's rule number 3,000. Always tuck your chin. You never know. There's people literally chin seeking out there, trying to take you out your game.
I'm gonna do a little behind the scenes here.
Yeah, a little bit behind the scene for sure. Scotia Key Bump Bank Arena.
And we're at the 2-minute warning here in Chicago, Toronto. A couple goals make me stand up out of my seat. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's exactly what we were looking for. I'm going to say that Toronto is going to come out of that third period hot and tie this fucker up. Tavares, just a veteran, hard dump around the boards. The goalie can't get to it. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say Matthews scores on this shift. Call that. Interference. Call that. Not really, but I am. Holy jumping.
Rob, what do the people search on YouTube? My buddy's asking.
Just type in, I don't know. Oh, that's a good question. Type in Heat Daddy Show because I didn't title it.
Heat Daddy Show?
Yeah. Or you can go to youtube.com/@RobbieWGucci. That might be a direct link, but I forgot that when I named this, I think it's named just Chicago at.
Or YouTube, it's what?
youtube.com/@RobbieWGucci.
/@. Folks, we're trying to get the program out to everyone, right? We don't exclude here. 43 seconds left in the second period. That is the middle frame. 3-1 Chicago leads after a nicely dished first-class room service pizza by Andreas Athanasiou. It's a nice pass there by the young lad. Who scored that goal? I even forget. Oh. Bedard getting a 200. Man. This game finally has some little pace.
Yeah. Jam to it. 9 seconds left here. And then chat, whatever you guys want.
Oh. Oh. Went for his knee there. I was going to say that for sure.
Yeah, that was absolutely the best period for the maybe Chicago Blackhawks in a full year. As we come to a close, we'll give a score update for everyone that's watching. 3-1. The Blackhawks lead the Maple Leafs. End of the second. Panthers lead the Devils 3-0. End of the second. The Coyotes and the Rangers are all tied up at 1-1 at the end of the second. The Flames and the Capitals are tied up 2-2 at the end of the second. And the Red Wings are laying a beatdown on the Columbus Jackets 4-0 at the end of the second. And as we discussed earlier, Gary scheduled all the games at the same time.
Gary back. Like, what are you doing? Folks, we are back.
The worst thing for the Leafs is a hot start. The Oilers are onto something. Gretzky slanging. Oh, it's titled Blackhawks at Maple Leafs. So next time I'll keep the title in mind so people can find us. We'll do like Monday night hockey with both of our names.
Right. Monday night in the chip.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. So when I go live, it just throws them all up on every platform. I didn't title it correctly, but thoughts on the Bruins. Whoa. Hold on. Young Gummy, what do you mean multicast? You have a multicast feature? I didn't know that ESPN did that. Please elaborate on that.
What is multicast? Yeah, we're going to have to look into that. Is that like Red Zone? What? Like Bucci's doing that Red Zone, I think. Now, is that? Like NFL Red Zone? What are we talking? Multicast feature is getting abused tonight. Abused like a redheaded stepchild or a fucking. I'm on Xbox and I can
What the
cast
fuck?
4 games at once.
Is that exclusively to Xbox? I had no idea you could do that on ESPN.
I don't even know what an Xbox is. Do they still make those? Young Gummy, sick name.
It's Pip. Thoughts on the Bruins? I don't really know. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to tweet out that we're doing an intermission report.
The Bruins, man. I don't know. There's a lot to digest with that team. I think definitely took a step back in terms of center ice position. I think that's going to be a tough hole to fill. Remember last even cast, we were talking about maybe them trading for a guy like Mark Scheifele.
Yeah.
And then he signs an 8-year deal in Winnipeg or 7-year deal at Eaton Hook. So that's off the board now. I don't know. I think they're going to definitely need run support in the middle of the ice. Whether they get that in-house, I don't think. But a trade seems to be kind of lurking, and I think they would have to move probably a defenseman out. Probably Grizzly would be the ticket because he's got a lot of value. So let's keep an eye on that and see how that evolves, because I do think with Krejci and Bergeron missing, man, to go deep in the playoffs, you need guys at the cock.
Yeah, for sure. It's weird to me. Go ahead.
I was just going to say they do have great D still. Yeah, we're not saying that their D are great. They have even Shattenkirk playing on their third pair with Forbert. Their D are awesome.
It's weird to me that the Bruins haven't won a cup since 2011 because I feel like they've had a lot of good teams. And whenever I think of Boston sports, I'm like, they'll be fine. They win enough. But in reality, they haven't won a cup in 12 years. Like, that's a big deal.
Right. They had that chance in 2011, and Binnington stole a game on the road, a game 7 at home. I mean, could you draw it up any better to win, right? I mean, I just think that was their chance. And did they lose to the Hawks again in 2015, right?
Yeah.
When Dave Roland Bolin scored that goal.
Yeah.
So I just think those are, I mean, they've lost that team. They were in three cup finals. You know, we lost 2 mugs. That's kind of tough.
Yeah, that is tough. So they've been all around it. Dak is terrible. I don't know what's going on in the football game.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that game either. We could actually flip over to it if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm
chop it up.
Nothing loads up my damn phone. I'm trying to do the behind the scenes picture, but
you got the Wi-Fi on or not?
I turned it off just because can't with it. But that's fine. It'll later. What else is going on? 2013 against Chicago. Bruins forward depth was so weak. It's good to know that you can do a multicast. But I didn't know. Is that exclusive to Xbox? Like, I would love to find that out. Like, how do you have a multicast? All right, multicast going on.
Talk much, folks?
Yeah. I'm trying to tweet that we're doing a shit will not fucking load. But anyway, thanks for sticking with us here. It is Monday night in Scottsdale, Arizona. You're home for hockey commentary with us. And I think next week, if we fast forward and look at the schedule for next – oh, never mind my story. Uploaded. Hold on, people.
How are you? I think we should honestly take suggestions now for games people would like to see us commentate on, right?
I completely agree.
I think we're thinking Wednesday nights, but if there's a game, like tonight, we thought we'd maybe slide in because we couldn't do Wednesday, and the people want to see us chop it up or want to watch a certain game or a matchup, like we're all ears. We are the people's screen. That's what we are here for.
Absolutely. I think next week I'm going to take a look at the schedule here.
Rob, somebody asking the one bass man Swaggeroni. Any tap-in merch in the works, my friend?
Yeah, actually, I do have a tap-in shirt on heatdaddymerch.com. I think most of the sizes are currently out of stock, but I am looking to bring those back in the last week of October. So if you don't have one, I think they will be out in the last week of October. That's heatdaddymerch.com. You can check the website right now, but I think I only have 2XLs left. So
2XLs confirmed. What hat you wearing there? What do we got there?
This is an exclusive hat from Butter Golf. Butter Golf. It's butter.golf is the website, people. And this is one of the highest quality hats I've ever had on my head.
It's nice. It's a nice lid. It actually is. Nice for your coconut. Got a little side logo there, too. It's pretty sick little golf ball. I got my Butter Golf Celtics Paul Pierce-like jersey on. Head over to butter.golf. It's a lifestyle clothing brand, streetwear, stuff for your golf game. You're going to look crispy rice, side of spicy tuna. We have some graphic tees. We have some high quality other stuff in hats, accessories, as well as polos too. So keep your eyes, Tim, peeled on that line, that front. Right now, the intermission report brought to you always by Jay Swish and the Heat Daddy. 3-1 Chicago. We gave you the scores from around the league, but right now, just chopping it up. What's going on in that football game? Chat, talk to us. We might flip over to it as we kind of, have a little bit of a time to digest things here. Since every fucking game starts at 4:00 Pacific Standard. Like, Jesus Christ. Can't we get ridiculous? Can we offset this? I mean, shout out to the Migos. Can we offset this a little bit?
Offset.
Okay, October 24th is that day that Bucci's doing the red zone thing. We'll see how that is. I'm interested to see because hockey is such a fast-moving game. Like, I guess if you watch power plays, but like, I don't necessarily want to see every single goal right my jaw. Like, I want to see something develop from maybe how it developed in the D zone and it got through the neutral zone, and then they created an odd man rush. There was a bad pinch. All these different things. So I'm really intrigued to see how that red zone of hockey works because I don't know. I just feel it could be good. We'll see. I mean, I'll keep an open mind. It's not as good as our live stream, but What were we to say?
Yeah, and I just want to say that next week there's one game on Capitals Devils at 4:30. So I think that would actually be a good opportunity for us because everyone that's watching hockey is going to be watching that game. So I think we should absolutely not this Wednesday, next Wednesday. We should for sure commentate that game. Obviously, there's a lot of talent with the Devils being on that. We're going to tune into WWE right now. There is a Divas match going on.
Monday Night Raw. No rubber, no spit. Just bringing it to the live action. Okay, we got Chargers, Justin Herbert on his own. Looks like 1 yard line, 7-7 Cowboys, Chargers. Flipping over for just a second, folks. Man, this sport is just insane, isn't it? It's so funny.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy that guys don't get severe concussions every single game.
I know. It's crazy. Any bets on the Yotes versus Blues this Thursday? Well, what I do know is St. Louis will be at home. The Coyotes will be coming off a 3-game road trip in NYC, playing, last Friday. Now they got Monday, Tuesday, and then play St. Louis Thursday. I think that's a lot of roadie to start the year. I would probably, if I'm a betting man, if I'm a Gary betting man, I would take the Blues at home just because last leg of a road trip, you're tired, a little hung, you're in St. Louis, you got out of the city, you probably went out, at least twice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you probably floored it. What else are you going to do in the concrete jungle?
Exactly.
So I would take the Blues in that one, even though I love the Desert Dogs, but yeah, that would be my 2 cents that are worth about 6. Rust or Barzell, Bob?
I gotta go with Barzell
for sure, but it's kind of crazy that I even have to think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not comparable, but Rusty is that good of a player.
Yeah, I mean, Brian Rust is a great player, but I mean, just how naturally talented Barzell is, that skating ability, and it just sucks that he's stuck on a team that only plays a 1-4.
I know
he can't really get up like Scory Perry tonight, hanging out on the blue line and like working magic. Too structured, too boring.
Like Lou thinks it's 1994 and he's turning it's like a young Scotty Gomez. He's like molding him. I love Lou Lamoriello. I think he's the biggest gangster in hockey. I just think that style of play and how they think like their leading scorer should be only maybe a 70 to 80 point guy, where I think Barzell could be a 120 type guy, 100, at least 100 points on a good team.
Yeah,
no
doubt.
Like he's sick,
no doubt. I mean, if you look at him, like let's say this, let's put Barzell in Marner's position.
Yes, Would you go straight up on that if you're the Leafs? Lower AAV in Barzell.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to re-up Marner for probably 12 a year. You wouldn't make that deal straight up to save a little bit of cap. I think Barzell's a little bit more of a dog, dude. I've had this debate with guys.
It's just what Barzell. It's just why. Okay. Right now, at this point of the season, I'd say no.
Right.
If the Leafs fall short this year, I'm open to that. Because if it's not broke, don't fix it. But if they don't get far this year, I wouldn't say something is broke, but I would say that they might need some tweaking. So I would consider it after. But for me, Marner is a guy that he's just so goddamn good, and so is Barzell. But like you said, cap would definitely come into play for me as a GM.
So would you make that deal to save Lee Styles in Toronto? So if you had to get rid of Marner and you got Barzell at a little bit of a lower AAV, but it meant you were able to keep Styles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to give away Marner, and then Tavares would be coming off the ball.
I just like Marner so much, and he's such a good guy. That's it's hard for me to be on this microphone being like, I get rid of Marner, but business is business. It gone in my head. If you had to save it for the cap situation,
right. I mean, these are hypotheticals, right?
Yeah.
Like we're just kind of spewing bullshit.
Yeah.
Rammer 9 is Blacks going to be humming next weekend, fella? It's going to be humming like the 1956 Olympics in Helsinki, Finland. Absolutely bussing. There's going to be vodka flying. There's going to be fireball. There's going to be Wonder Woman shots. It's going to be insane, dude. What do you mean? Let's go. Are you coming?
What Wonder Woman shot?
Wait till you have it.
Fuck.
It's fucking pure sugar, and you'll be so goddamn hung the next day. Let me just say, the concoction includes a lot of UV blue.
Oh no!
Oh, it's awful.
Oh
but
my God.
People at Blacks, they dish them out, man. Like your ex-wife's number. It's crazy.
I've had UV blue in my sophomore year in college, and my buddy had it too, and he jumped off the second floor balcony because cops were at our door for being loud.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he just got cut by a branch real bad. So he ended up running around the building. I don't remember exactly how we had my car keys, but he hid in my car with the cops.
No way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
Right over the top rope.
And true story, he got arrested by police officers on the building complex.
Yeah.
And he had a Hitler mustache drawn on his face because it was Halloween. And like, you would never get away with that now.
No, you couldn't.
The cops were laughing, and they were like, "Why?" And he goes, "Why are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing at me?" And he goes, "Is it because?" Oh no! He goes, "Oh no! Did my friend draw a Hitler mustache on me?"
Oh my God!
He started laughing. So, but he actually ended up not getting in trouble. They just said like, "Go back to your room."
Right.
Shut off the lights, shut off the music, go to bed. But true story, yeah, he got detained. I don't know what you call it when cops like have you, because he didn't get arrested, but the cops had him.
Did they throw him in the drunk tank car at all? Or
No,
just had him. They had him
just had him, and then he had a Hitler mustache drawn on his face. I don't associate with that, but it was a really wild situation back in 2015.
Right. Maybe even a little. Yeah. I mean, different time. Look at that. Back to Papa. He went back to Papa. Herbert. Did anyone else see that play?
Oh, perfect.
He went to the LeBanc. Kevin LeBanc got the ball back. That was crazy. He went to the bank, literally threw it up the backboard of whoever number 90 was, almost intercepted, comes right back into his breadbasket and gets a first down. That was crazy.
Sauce. No, I did not see that home run. And Rammer, thank you for showing up. We're
That's
really excited to be there. Yeah,
That's
we can't wait. I love it. Like I said earlier in the show, people are coming up to me this weekend saying they either we're going to be there or they know people that are going to be there. It's cool, man. I've never done a live show anywhere, and I think I'm really excited to just jump into it in an environment like this because it's where I'm most comfortable. I'll put it this way. I'm comfortable with this at a bar, but I'm going to be stepping out of my comfort zone with all the people that are going to be there, and I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. I can already feel the energy.
It's crazy how much a bar just puts you at home at ease, you know?
And according to Swish, she thinks I'm really going to like it. So obviously, and for you, for Swish, if you listened to the Live 5 podcast, they had a show a couple episodes back, live out of a Hooters in West Phoenix, which is fucking awesome. I've never heard of anyone doing that. So check out the Live 5 podcast, people. Just had an episode with Darren Dreger.
Yep, Dregs came on, snapped it around. Good old Sasky boy. We talked TSN Insider. You know, I wanted to get into, oh my God, on your chin, Herbert. Holy fuck.
Football is insane.
Jesus, man. How's your burger? Oh my God. Yes. So after Herbert just got absolutely annihilated with a side of CTE, Dregs came on last pod. Folks, go check it out. Live in 5. My co-host, Gage Osmus. Yeah. Dodge Charger.
Oh, there it is. Go ahead.
Co-host, Gage Osmus. Former UND Sioux captain. Look at this hit, dude. Oh my God.
Oh my, so helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
How's your head? We're 7 episodes deep. We have a Sioux versus Gopher special coming on. Thursday's drop. So yeah, chopping it up, snapping it around. We're gonna get some pretty cool people at this live show on Saturday in Grand Forks. We're fired up about it. We did a live show from Hooters. It went well. You can listen to that one too. It's on all platforms. But yeah, I think there's going to be good showing in Grand Forks. It'd be great to get back to the old stomping grounds. Haven't been back, Rob, as you know, since 2015 when I was a player. So I'm fired up for a game.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see just the environment. You know what? Going to the ASU Merrimack game this past weekend, it blows my mind how fast the game is. Like, I can't believe that people are that good. Like, especially like a team in Minnesota is in town, the boys are gonna have that like extra jump and that extra juice.
It's gonna be nuts.
It blows my mind how good the players really are.
Right now, we should take a line and see if there's a prop bet for. Well, first of all, a head hit because they're gonna be a 5-minute major. They're gonna be chin hunting.
Really?
Yeah, 100% against their rival. There's gonna be someone that's all gooped up on Mountain Dew, gonna take a 5-minute major, probably head contact, whatever it is, because just wait till you see this rivalry, man. It's nuts, and especially being back in Grand Forks. It hasn't been there, I think since 2019 maybe was the last time they were up there. So it's gonna be wild, man. It's the people of Grand Forks are gonna be fucking ready to go, and yes, I can't wait. The Ralph, the Oregon bars on both sides, on the second level, right on behind each goal is like I mean, there's no shortage of booze in that place, which is just fantastic. So it's legit. The Palace of Pain, the Taj Mahal of hockey. I think it's the greatest rink in the world, and you're going to see it firsthand, bro.
Do you know where we're sitting?
Yeah, we're going to be sitting in my cousin's seats, which is the family section. We'll have access probably to a suite, so we'll be dialed in.
Okay. Sick. Yeah, I can't wait as Justin Herbert throws it over the middle too. Like, how do you hit the head like that, dude? Like, I've hit my head on cabinets by accident, and I don't feel the same for a week.
You see his brain? It literally bounced off the side of his helmet. That was insane.
I don't understand how they don't have headaches after those hits. I don't give a fuck if you have a head. All right, folks, as we get back into it, I'm going to tweet that we're back.
Oh, we are back, folks. Look at that timing right over to the start of the third period. Connor Bedard facing off with Austin Matthews, U.S.-born product, and a kid out of Vancouver. 20 minutes to play in the final frame. 3-1 Chicago live from Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Ontario, right in the jaw of the sixth. Here we go. Come on. The Leafs, let's make a push at least. Let's play for 40 minutes here. You know, we had an okay second, I would say, so maybe 20-minute effort and get this done.
All right, folks, we got Seth Jones at the point here, throwing it right into Tyler Burford's leg. He sticks it out and blocks the shot. The Hawks coming out buzzing right now.
You know what's funny? You could watch like 60 Maple Leaf games in a row, and you would never notice TJ, the human clock killer Brody. Like, he's just out there, man. Like, he's a steady Eddie defensive, but he's just one of those guys you never notice, not in a good way, not in a bad way. He's just kind of out there. And I guess that's a good thing.
Especially when you're a defenseman.
You're a defenseman, especially like a number 4 kind of defenseman.
Yeah, it's big pop. He kind of bobs and weaves through 3 people, gets the puck on net, the face off deep. That's what the Leafs need right now. They need to sustain that pressure, get pucks on net. And hopefully they can win a face-off here. We're at 9:16-minute mark in the third period. And now, Steve Matthews, 5 shots on goal. We talked about it earlier tonight.
Oh, yeah, we did. He had 0 in the first, and now he's kind of eating up. He was looking to go 5 cheats there, I think, but just a little bit off the ice, missed his mark. But I like to say he's got one tonight, no?
Yeah, I think he's going to get one. I mean, I think the Leafs are going to remember that we are the Leafs here, and this is just Chicago. And, you know, this is the NHL, but at the end of the day, you got to get on the right track. It's the beginning of the season. You have to get off to a good start. You can't throw away games like this. Every point matters.
Oh, my Radish beating that thing up.
I think Chicago's just getting out of their own zone way too easily is what I've been seeing.
For sure. And it's either via clean exit, but a lot of the time you're just kind of throwing pucks and skating underneath it, winning these kind of 50-50, maybe – 70-30 type pucks right now. Like nothing's clean about their breakouts, but they're getting out on first exit a lot of the time.
Yep.
Like, look at this, just chop it up the wall.
There we go.
Live to fight another day.
I mean, this is a good shift by the Leafs here. They just need to get opportunities. Like, they need to dive like that, try to get a penalty. Didn't work.
They need to dive for sure.
And Dickinson, that's too easy, though. You can't let Dickinson skate it out of the zone that easily, but they were at the end of their shift, so I'll give them that credit. I think they're still
that was a little bit of a hook there, a little fish hook. Foligno, man.
If you're the Leafs, you got to start diving right now. You got to start.
You start diving all, yes, 100%. Start selling it.
Start selling it like you're in the World Cup and it's Brazil versus Argentina. Actually, Argentina, I think they're known for not diving, but Brazil dives a lot.
Yes, muff divers.
Heard there. Who's out there? Was it Nice?
Connor, Connor Papa Murphy's.
All right, here's Revo coming out here.
Oh my God.
It's too easy. Again, just both ways. Again, folks, we want to remind you, we're guys that are sitting on the couch. But so this is no disrespect, but I think Toronto's got to really start pushing the pace here. You're down 2. You got to go now. And I have the over.
They just look like a Coke from a bowling alley right now, just a little flat. It's not perfect out there. Again, just losing battles, Rob. Heavy sticks.
3-on-1 battle right there, and there's going to be a penalty now for not a penalty, but a hand pass. Boris Kachuk has been all over it tonight.
Boris has.
Kachuk, whatever your name. And everyone, if you're tuning in live for the third period, if you're new here, thank you for joining. I know for those of you that are on Twitter, you got to join the Twitch or the YouTube for us to see your comments. Twitter does not comment, but if you're joining, I know there's 108 people right here. We're going to watch the game once a week. We comment the game in between periods. We'll break it down and analysis. We'll gamble a little bit. We're kind of doing it all here. So thanks to everyone that are tuning in on Twitter. I know we have 114 people watching on Twitter. I don't know if that number reflects the people on the Twitch and YouTube. I can't
Right.
figure it out. I think it's separate, but either way,
Right.
hey, 100 people in here. We got to thank you guys for joining, and the goal is for you guys to watch the game with us, and we'll all have a good time and win every single bit.
Absolutely. Like we were saying before, Rob, I think even just we are a people's stream, right? Like whatever game you want to see, most of the time it's going to be a Wednesday. But hey, there's a matchup you're hot and horny about. We can adjust our schedule.
Tell us.
We can have a couple of whiskeys for you, whatever it is.
You don't have to twist my arm to have a couple whiskeys.
A couple Chardonnays, so what?
Yeah, definitely. And right now we are tuned in. If you want to sync up your game with our game, it's 3-1 in the third period. The Leafs game, it's 16:30 on the clock. If you want to sync up your TV or whatever device you're watching from, puck has just dropped.
Hi, Twig.
Did they change up the lines here? Now they have Tyler Berferda playing with. Oh no, they didn't.
No,
That's
that's
still
line. Line one here. Nice little play by Matthews, exit the zone. Berferda with a nice pinch there was Zaitsev.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zaitsev's been on his game tonight.
Yeah, he's been okay. He's playing back to the 6. I think he probably wants to make a good impression, especially on the guys that traded him out of there still there. Brendan Shanahan, whoever else may be on the staff. So Zaitsev looks okay. It's
good corner work by Bertuzzi there to stay with that pocket.
Oh, my ski ball
crossbar.
How ramped up like a skee ball machine off to the top corner, bar and out, folks. That was bar Mexico, bar south, but not in.
And that's what you want to do if you leave. Get pucks in, good play by Matthews to keep that possession of that puck, and then Bertuzzi, get it north and get it south. That's honestly
nice pass by
we have a great pass by great shot by Giordano.
That's why the natural is just so good, right? Like Bertuzzi doesn't even have to take a look because he knows Giordano is just right at the nipple there.
Oh my God. I thought it was gonna squeak in.
Was it the circle changeup? Oh my
Bertuzzi
God.
at the end of his shift there too.
Yeah, he was. That was a nice play, but just that's the National League in a nutshell, right there. Just throw it to the area, where the guy's going to be, and more often than not, the guy is there.
So, Swish, if you're here, 15 minutes left, you're down 2 goals. Do you start double shifting the Matthews line, or what do you think?
I don't think yet. I think inside of 10, you got to start looking to do that. But I think you got to let other guys get to their game. I think Styles, maybe I would even consider bumping him up tonight with the big dogs and maybe taking Bird off that line just for a couple shifts. He's really been going. I think he's a guy that could get Matthews the puck in an area where he could bury tonight. So I would look at that maybe. If I'm Sheldon Keefe, again, I am not, but that would be my one thing.
Look at what Athens to see you just sliding it in casually. But yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean,
right,
like
he looks like he skated tonight.
Yeah.
Nylander looks like he's the best player by far.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, you absolutely cannot let up a goal by he put Kaiser on roller skates right there. He sticks with the puck just to
put him on the moving
walkway. He comes in and supports the puck as he should. And that goes off of Matthews and off the crossbar. That was a hell of a deflection, man.
Swaggeroni, Bertuzzi is the perfect dude to go in the corner and get the pucks. Absolutely. Now.
Yeah.
100%. I just think, a little bit establishing the rush game. I think you could look at slide Nylander up there, whether you take Marner off or Bertuzzi. I think he's just going tonight and could get Poppy the puck.
Yeah. Still good pressure by the Blackhawks in this period. I mean, they have really come out and they're playing to win the game and not playing to lose the game here, Swish. They're really
they are. I mean, they look loose, right? Again, I don't think with their team. I think if you're coaching their team, you're telling them just play the way you can, play loose. I mean, there really is, there's no pressure here, right? Like the Leafs have all the pressure, even though it's early in the season. The expectations are not the same for each team here. As a coach, you can say whatever you want, but everyone knows, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, if you're Chicago, you can lose the next 50 games and no one's going to bat an eye.
Correct. And you're not obviously telling your players that, but that's just what it is. That's reality.
Yep. And again, I keep saying it, and I know I'm jumping the gun here, but I'd like to see a little bit more risk taking by the Leafs here. I know there's a lot of time, there's a lot of hockey left, and they have the superstars to get it done. But I as a guy that has the over here, I would love to see them score a goal real quick.
Derek, fella, how you doing? We're doing fucking well, man. Watching this game right now, 14-18 left on the clock, at least from the Scottsdale HQ here at Hockey Night in Scottsdale. Fella, all good. Thanks for joining the boys. We plan on doing this once a week, bringing you live game film and just snapping it around tape to tape.
Yeah, thanks to everyone that's sticking around on Twitter, too. A pretty good turnout there right now as Marner takes the puck right to the middle. Bertuzzi lets it go, and a great dump there by it's an absolute veteran dump by TJ Brody. Matthews picks up the puck and throws it towards the net. Here we go. Now they need to turn it up right here.
What's the stream called on Twitch?
Twitch.tv/HeatDaddy69420.
Okay.
And I'm gonna work on the SEO. I don't know how it is for people that are typing it in on the search bar. And you just type in Heat Daddy,
Yep.
and it'll pop up. But all right, we're in commercial break. We're gonna look at the chat here. Yeah, fire me up. Yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Corey Perry has rock hard tonight, boys. Yeah, he's playing like he always plays. Always impacting the game, Swish, no matter what, whether it's a dirty hit or it's a goal, he's always impacting the game. You have to respect it.
You face watching the guy in front of the net, standing on the top of the paint, trying to annoy a goalie, getting his pitching, scoring a nice goalie on a breakaway. Anything this guy does, he'll hit, he'll fight, he's not afraid to get dirty. He's just an old school river rat type hockey player that you thought would be out of the league, 4 or 5 years ago when he wasn't producing at the number he's, was capable or used to in the past in his prime. And he just finds a different way to play. It's just crazy how a guy like that can stick around and ultimately just change his game to whatever he needs and whatever the team needs. That is a mark of a true hockey player and a guy that just fucking loves the game.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
That's how you keep getting signed. And to Dirk, got to turn my stream volume off and just listen to you guys. Yeah, that's the name of the game here. That's what we're trying to do. If you guys have no one to watch the game with, or you want to hear commentary that really just two guys have a combined 43 National Hockey Games League games played in the league. I mean,
yeah,
that's why we're here.
They give out like silver sticks for that type of shit. But anyways, wow, friend of the show popping in, folks. If you see him on the ticker coming through, we had to send him a player. Rob, I'm gonna drop his name.
Perfect.
Brock Besser gonna join the boys here, not with us, but just gonna pop in, see how we're doing. 4-goal game in Vancouver the other night. Just want to give him a shout out. They ended up beating McDusty 8-1 on opening night, and Brock had 4. So, fella, if you're watching, the boys say hi. Good old North Dakota kid, good chin, throws both ways. Yeah, front of the program.
Yeah, shout out to Brock Besser. And just when guys are, putting up 3 goals a game and you're wowed by that. I mean, Brock Besser really just were right up in the Oilers' kitchen, putting home 4.
Yeah.
Absolute beatdown.
Right up in their Mike Kitchen, former assistant coach.
I mean, honestly, when I saw that performance by the Canucks team, I thought, wow, this is it. I'm not even going to give McDavid through the playoffs. I think he might demand a trade now.
Yeah, I thought he was getting out of there, going the Wayne Gretzky full treatment. Get me to LA, baby. I need that suntan lotion, SPF 50. Get me in the hills of Calabasas, and let's go.
Yeah, there's something about McDavid. You can have a heated driveway, you can have heated floors in the bathroom, but nothing really beats that LA sun. I mean, it's a really, besides all the heroin addicts and the robberies in the middle of the day on a Tuesday, it's not that bad of a city. Especially.
No, it's not that bad. And I mean, if times do get tough, like Skid Row, like actually it's kind of sneaky nice. Like in terms of like homeless people and how they build, they're true innovators over there. I've seen some fucking, people living on a Bud Light can. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And as someone picks up the puck and sends it to Giordano, who is logging 55 minutes ice tonight. I don't think he's gotten off the ice.
No, he's playing a lot tonight. He's I
like his game tonight.
Is he with Mo Riley, or is he just got to change and get Liljegren out there? But
I'm not sure. Mo Riley was just in the corner.
Oh my God, that was a bad change. Oh, are they going to give it to him? They sent him. Okay. All right, Bedard to the power play.
All right, we're gonna have Bedard is already logging 2 minutes of ice every time the power play comes on. I mean, he's going full Ovechkin here, folks. You didn't see that out of a rookie very often, but that's why he's Bedarded. But yeah, that's going to be a penalty. You can't get up around the hands anymore and swish. That's what really blows my mind about some of the guys that played back when you played. I mean, you could really take it to a guy, especially in college hockey and coming up through the ranks. I mean, you can cut a guy's head off and nothing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was full criminal. I just remember even the American Hockey League has changed so much, too, where like you literally, even in warm-ups, dude, you'd have to have your fucking I have to have your head on a swivel because who knows? All of a sudden, a handsome brother crosses the red line. It's fucking game on. And there was never refs out there in warm-ups, so it's like Jesus Christ. Now it's more of a skill game, and the playoffs are still great. But I just think even in the last 8 to 10 years, the game has really changed. Probably for the better. But I do miss that criminal element of guy just going full fucking just full criminal, just full OJ out there, just spearing a guy or whatever it is.
Yeah, and I've said it once. I've said it before. I was going to shut up the Leafs get the puck deep. I had a guy on my junior team that was literally taking student loans, buying hockey sticks with it, and I thought that was definition of criminal because he's not going to pay those loans back, and that's not what those loans are for. But he was a savage on the ice. You don't see guys built like that
Were
anymore.
those two pieces back in the day? Was it a one piece, just early construction?
Yep, it was a one piece. It was
Oh, my butter.
Holy shit! You got to bury that.
You got to bury that fella. That was D to D.
Yeah, it gave me Pierre Engvall vibes. Just the puck's there for him, but you just can't bury it. Once again, I'm a guy on the couch doing nothing, but just telling it like I see it.
God damn, dude. That was Mo Riley to Liljegren.
Absolute pizza delivery.
On a 4-on-5? That is crazy. Is he going to throw sauce again? Oh, God.
Yeah, that's not
chunky. Campbell's chunky at the wall there. Donato, he's not going to do much with it. Yep. That'll be 200. Oh, McCabe. Yeah, okay. Go, Poppy.
Not much you could do there.
No, you can't really go 1-on-4 there.
Oh, okay. Maybe. Jesus Christ. 3-on-1, man. Not much of a power play here, Swiss, but I think that's exactly what the Leafs need. Kind of step on the gas in the final frame here, the final 10.
100%. They needed something to ignite the 87 unleaded because otherwise they were just flat. Like I said, like a bowling alley Coke, just real flat. Good to see that. Maybe a little momentum here. I think, coming out of the box, you got Willie Stiles out here. Maybe you can have a shift as they get to even strength. Oh, Donato, good save by Wall there, fella. Fucking A. Boston College kid. That a boy.
All right, now I think you start rolling. Maybe you. All right, hold on. We have a 2-on-2 developing.
Klingberg.
And there's a 3-on-2 development with Bedard into the high slot. And
oh my God,
could you imagine if he buried that?
Love how he pulled it back there too, just at the last second. Had their cocked and said, "Hey, fella, this thing's a semi-automatic."
It's incredible how visually pissed off Bedard is when he doesn't score every shot.
Man, if he puts it like.
That's just the 2 pizzas for $8 from Domino's.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a wobbler. Like I think you got to shoot it like that if you're Liljegren, but I mean, I don't know. That was a sick play. He was so close to tucking that. He's just a little off his mark tonight.
Yeah, so Wall.
How funny are his reactions? Like, he's like, that's hilarious. Like, what he's just like acting like he's like, missed like I mean, that was a great A for him, but it's just hilarious his reactions to all these plays. Like, he's pretty emotional. I kind of like it.
Shout out to Wall though, playing today. Like he's square the puck. Like again, he's not overplaying it. Again, it is the Blackhawks. I don't want to be too critical because I'm a guy on the couch, but Wall is just he's in the right spot tonight. Kind of giving me Carey Price vibes where he's just letting the puck come to him.
Dude, he looks good. I mean, on the goals, he hasn't really had a chance. I think he, for the most part, the guy looks pretty good.
Yeah,
right?
he does. Regardless of 3 goals let in.
That first one goes through a guy's 5-hole and then posting in right off the wickets, right? The last one was the Athanasiou, or the second one was Athanasiou, and the other one, I don't know. He's playing pretty good.
Yeah, he's playing good out there. All right, we're at 10:25 left in the third period. If you want to sync up your channel with our channel. And the big boys are out again. Actually, no, that's Domi.
Domi has been real quiet today. He might have taken an ambo before the game. Oh, that is a great play by Giordano there. Just throw it to the front of the cage, kind of cross the wickets, like right over the crosshairs. I love that play because it's always going to, maybe bank in or.
Giordano seriously might have 55 minutes of ice log tonight.
He's got the white skates on too. I like that.
Going full Kovalev.
It's kind of. Did you see that clip of Kobe today? My God,
how sick was that?
He's coaching from Moscow Spartak, just absolutely dissecting their 3-on-3 game. He looks so good. That guy could still put up at least 60 points in the national. Oh God. Why did
Great play by Wall once again out at the top of his
Why
crease.
did that guy shoot that? But
focused on the shooter. Yeah, I agree. Could have slid that over, huh?
Oh yeah, or taking it in a little bit.
Domi's got to get off the ice here, dude. I mean, they're at the end of their shift. You're in the offensive zone. Get off. The big boys get on.
Is he hurt?
I don't know.
He's not skating like
real quiet.
Remember him on Dallas last year? Like a shot out of a cannon, dude. Yeah. Maybe he's got a stiff groin. You never know, right? It's a tough game, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, it's picked up entirely. I mean, in the first period, it's a completely different game right now. But
Bertuzzi literally is a Hanson brother. It's so good. The flow, the flop.
Not much of a forecheck here, folks.
Skate.
Got to get that forecheck going.
That's a bad. You can't have bad pucks like that in the neutral zone. Klingberg, that's got to be on the tape. You're going to get no clean, entries. You have to put on the tape there. That's sloppy. Yeah. As a guy that needs to be their number one option for a first pass, that's got to be on tape.
Yeah.
Bertuzzi through the middle, potential 3-on-2 with Matthews out there.
I mean, it changes the whole play. I mean, now they're stuck in their own
zone for the next
45 seconds.
They're not coming out until maybe 7 minutes, right? So
Klingberg is just out to lunch right now, with all due respect.
Who we got? So they changed up the lines here. So they did go to a Nylander there, right? Because now they got because Marner's out there with Tavares.
Yeah, they put Nylander with 34.
Exactly. Yep.
Call
So
that.
we called that. Thanks for
Did
coming.
you call it? Yep, that's a penalty, folks. I have the over. It's going to be 3-1, 8:08 left. And we have a penalty coming. This is going to be crucial. Hopefully he's bleeding, make it a 4.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to pump my own tires, Rob. I think I did call that with Nylander sliding up.
Yep.
Anyways, Domi might be the worst signing in history of signings. This guy is so invisible. You know what? I think once he gets his legs under him, he's going to be pretty good for him. I think he needs to find his way in that lineup. That to me, that third line right now is awkward.
Yeah, it is.
You got the young kid. It's just a weird line.
Yeah,
it's just a weird line there.
I agree, but yeah, it's too early in the season to shit on that signing. For me personally, yeah. But yeah, reading a commercial break right now. We're gonna head over to the chat in the next 30 seconds. If you guys have anything else to say, Dart over 3.5 shots. Did that hit? I don't know how many shots. I know he has.
It had to have.
I think it did. Yeah.
Because he had the one in the mid, then he's had 4. I believe that hit. Yeah.
You see him look up at the sky for a couple of them rattled.
I was gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
This was also coming from a Stars fan, still pissed. Yeah, I mean it seemed like he really found his way with that Pete DeBoer just run and gun system, like that fast hockey where it's just kind of, you rim it out of the zone and you can have guys streaking across the ice. And the Leafs like to dust it off a little bit more. They play a more kind of like European soccer style where they like to bring it back. You see guys like Nylander, Matthews, Marner, they like to build speed and then get it going again through the neutral zone. So I think that style of play is a little bit of adjustment for him because, they would – the Stars were a heavy slash team, so they were really streaking across the ice. A lot of chip plays, a lot of just let's get it north. Where the Leafs, they like to go back with the puck. I played in the system in Sheldon Keefe, and they like to really bring it back, establish, kind of an attack, and then go from there. So I think that's a little bit of an adjustment for Domi. And like you said, it's 3 or 4 games in. Let him find his way.
Yeah. Thank you for joining, Derek. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think that Domi probably feels less of a reason to play as Chippy because they have guys like Reeves doing that, or do you think that will always be a part of his game and he's going to play like that anyway? Because I feel like maybe Dice is going to be a little bit more opened up and he doesn't have to necessarily always have that role where he's starting shit all the time.
Yeah, I think he has to bring that, though. I think he has to. Like, that's his brand of hockey, and I just think it goes back to their playing style. I think it's going to be a little bit of an adjustment, and once he gets used to it and maybe gets that line going more north and just kind of playing straight lines, it's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, I agree.
Like he doesn't need to play like Matthews' line, or Tavares' line. He needs to play like them. Oh,
Big Poppy on the doorstep. Why? Good keep right there by Kling Daddy.
Yeah. Brady keeper.
Dude, Klingberg, you just can't do that, man. You got
you can't. You can't be the first option up there firing a fadeaway wrist shot. Oh my God, Foligno!
He lost his steal, I believe.
Yeah, he did. Oh my God, he did.
Foligno loses his steal.
What is going? What's going on in this game?
Dude, I'm just being critical because I have the over. But if you're Klingberg and you have Nylander and Matthews and Marner on the ice, and you're the last guy back, you can't just fire a cheeseburger into a shin guard like that. Like, get it down the wall. Or move your feet and come across the middle and make things happen. I don't know.
No, you're right. I mean,
Christ.
That shot is so low percentage too. Like you're fading away, trying to get a wrister on the net with no real net front. I just don't like. You are the third or fourth option on this power play. Move the rock, right? And if it's your chance to get a, one timer in the middle of the ice because other guys are sucked out, okay, then perfect. But I don't need the old 46-mile-an-hour wrister. Right, to start off the power play.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
No. And even this, you move the puck. Oh, dude, Klingberg's pissing me off.
Yeah, that can't happen. Maybe you look to go to Mo Riley for the 6-on-5 if we get there.
I really think they should have started with Mo Riley, honestly. I mean, he moves the puck better with that.
He's been on that. He's only been on the top of the key for 10 years. Great read there.
Great read, yeah. Get on side, everybody.
Oh, sick. Team up. Yep.
Oh, that's a goal. On edge, right?
That's a goal. Yeah, that's a goal if he hits it. Oh God.
Fuck. I mean, that's rough. I mean, that's tough.
Mo Riley should for sure be on the first unit. I just think he just knows, especially early on. I mean, I know they're giving Klingberg a look just because that's kind of what they signed him for, but This guy's been doing it for a decade, man. Like, he knows these guys.
I mean, he completely just blew that power play team sport, but that was just
no. He did. He blew it 100%.
And I want to let everybody know that I am being extremely critical because I do have the over, but I mean, you can't do that. You can't start off a power play like that with 8 miles left to go in the game, and
Yeah. No, you're right.
Got to be aware of that situation. I'm not saying play all the way safe. You're down 2 goals. You're going to have to take some risk, but that's not it.
You're a quarterback. Get it to the star receivers. It's just that's the name of the game.
All right.
Domi's out there. I'd like to see him with a little bite out there. Yeah, this so now
completely.
Well, we got to change up in lines here. It's a hodgepodge.
So is Bertuzzi playing with?
I think he just went out there for a shift. So we got Domi, Bertuzzi, and who's the center coming over the boards? Oh, got this 8 Gregor guy.
Noah Gregor.
Jiminy.
One of the fastest guys in the NHL. But, I mean.
Matty Nye's a little sleepy tonight. Get out of Scottsdale. It's going to happen. Rookie, obviously, but a little sleepy tonight. Now he'll probably score because everyone we've chirped. But yeah, he's been bugging. He's been on the amble too, the old NyQuil. Tylenol PM fella.
Got to get the big boys out right now.
That's great. You know what's crazy? There's this Ryan. He says, I'm so glad D-Town didn't in Klinberg for 7 years. Klinberg turned down 7x7 or 7.5.
From who?
From Dallas.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So he turned that deal down, and he signed 1 year with Anaheim at $7 million, and now he's just, he's gonna be scratching and clawing to really make any money.
He went full Victor Oladipo Oladipo.
Yeah. He went Vicky Ol.
I mean, that guy turned down a ton.
Look at the shot you're trying to take.
I mean,
there's no one in front.
Whoever's on the wall down there, I think it was Nylander. You can kind of see his body language. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, Klinberg, he definitely. Imagine turning down about 50 sheets, and now you're kind of scratching and clawing on 1 year deals. Yeah, still making NHL money, but fella, 50 odd sheets, Dallas, tax free. You got Bottle Blonde, you got Moxies. Shout out Moxies.
Yeah, big shout out to
Jesus. Moxies. We need them as an official sponsor. Anyone from Moxies listening, Rob? Like, let's get it going, man. They could be our first sponsor.
Yeah, they
make
could.
People millions.
Yeah, we're looking for. We're looking to turn $1 billion. We're looking to turn $1 million business into $1 billion.
Yeah, exactly. So,
over here at Monday Night Hockey, but it's over here at Wednesday Night Hockey, except for sometimes when it's Monday.
Right. Yep. Monday Night Raw. Great game. Obviously, a prolific scorer in Matthews. We really wanted to see him do the turkey tonight in terms of 3 hat tricks in a row. Honestly, at this point, I'd just love to see him get one.
Yep.
If we could see OT here, come on, man.
Yeah.
Knock on Tiger Wood. I would love to see that.
Absolutely love that. Just a quick score update for everybody. We have Panthers Devils 4-2 late in the third. Panthers up 4. Coyotes Rangers up 2-1 with 9 minutes left in the third. Capitals Flames all tied up at 2 with 5 minutes left in the third. And we have the Red Wings still with 4-0 left in the third, and that game's going to be over.
100%. Coyotes, while they're in a tooth and nail shot there. You have a Moxies in Winnipeg. Yes, you do. It's connected to the rink. What a great spot that is at the old MTS Center. I forget the new name of the arena there, but fella, Earls on Main in Winnipeg, holy jumping. I've had a couple jungle rookie parties there. Kokanee style failure, chili chicken. We're talking me on top of her, on top of you type shit. Winnipeg always gets out of control. Old bar there called the Pint, too. That place snaps. Sneaky trim, too, in Winnipeg. All right, back to the game, folks.
Trim.
Love the jungle story. Fuck the jungle, man. That league's tough, eh? Iron League. Nose over the puck, nose over the mirror, they say in that league. That league is wild.
Nose over the mirror.
Jesus. Vegas or Nashville in terms of, what is he looking for?
So good.
21st birthday in a month, boys. Where am I zipping to as a Canadian? Well, dude, I think what kind of bankroll you working with? Like, if you're looking to go to Vegas and do it right, you need to have a decent chunk and of change. I would say Nashville. Get on Broadway. Get around the bachelorette parties. You can go to a bar. They'll have live music. Go to Kid Rock's, my favorite spot, third level. Tell me Swish. They'll say they have no idea who that is. Sit down. Get a bucket of beers. Listen to some live tunes. It's fucking the best, man. I would say Nashville for sure. I think the gals, especially if you're single, are a lot easier to talk to too. So Nashville would be my pick, unless again you got looking to spend $10K a day type shit.
Unless you hit on roulette.
Yeah, that's true.
Play
All
a
right,
big
folks.
number.
Rob, we got an empty net here, 3:45 and counting. Need one, I'd say, before the 1 minute marker to really have a chance.
Yep.
Oh, my Soak City, Utah.
Oh, lucky stick break by there. Right there. Don't fuck it up, Klingberg, for fuck's sake.
Just give the rock to Willie Styles, man, and let him find Poppy. It's crazy that they have Styles now. Oh, my sick
What a
play.
fucking pass.
What a fucking play by Marner.
Unbelievable.
That was so sick. That was a little fucking street hockey play there.
Good save, too.
What a play. Look at this dish, man.
I mean, that's just unbelievable.
I mean,
Marner,
that's National League.
oh, I mean, he had guys that are all over him there, but I mean, that had a very good chance of going in if you could just shift it up a little bit. Just great save.
Little Viagra. Then. They don't have Bird out here, which I don't like. I don't like 2D. I don't care how good the D are. Unless it's Carlson and Burns, I don't like 2D.
Yeah.
Get Bird on the cage, man. That's another stick, a heavy stick right there. They have Tavares. Other than that, I need another heavy stick right around the blue paint to knock something in.
Absolutely.
To me, I don't love that coaching decision by Sheldon Keefe. Again, who am I to say? Never fucking coached a day in my life. I'm just looking at their depth chart, and I love Burt right in front of the cage.
Yep.
That's where he scores.
I completely agree. Hagley says, keep your head up. Why do I have to keep my head up? Is that a threat? All right. Puck drop with 3 minutes to go here. Leafs down 2-1. Good play by Tavares to apply pressure.
Great play. Desperate hockey. Get on the yellow and find it. Yep. Okay. Move. Gotta move.
Jesus. Klingberg's killing me, but he got it through. That's a cross check. Call that. What the fuck?
That was probably. Shoot it. Goal. Oh my God. It's just not their night.
Matthews is going to give it to the ref right here. There it is. As he should. I mean, you got to call that. You call it in today's game, and especially when I have the over here switch, like you got to call that penalty.
That's a penalty.
I mean, that's a penalty. It is interference, cross check, however you want to write it down.
More importantly, it takes away his scoring chance too. Like he gets his stick on that if Murphy doesn't cross check in the back. That's numbers all day.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one that usually gets called. I would say about 80% of the time. Wow.
Top.
But the Blackhawks nasty. No. No, they're not. But you know what? They might win this game. They probably will. Give the boys a rest here. Who gets it on the empty net? I'm still thinking this thing might get tied up. So I'm hoping we get bonus hockey. Let's get one here. Let's see how it goes. I think Willie Styles is going to get one here, and then we'll go from there.
Jesus. Pretty good turnout on Twitter still. Thanks for everyone that joins. I think. Robbie got Islam or Volk this Saturday. Look, I actually like both guys, but I got to go with Volk here.
Yep.
I think he's going to do it. I want him to do it, but I like Volk. It's weird for me to say I like a Dagestan guy, and I just respect them. It's all fine for them. No booze, no ladies, just train. I guess I respect that. Depends what day we're talking, but all right, anyway.
Oh my God, fella.
Like you said, it's not their night.
It just doesn't seem to go. I think if Styles can get him on the board here, I think he's the only guy with a real twig tonight. Man, I like that play by Tavares too. Again, like
they're sending the puck to the right spots too. They're not getting all of it, or I don't know.
I mean, just that Tavares chance, seconds before that timeout. That's when you kind of know it just might not be a Monday night sleeper, right?
Yep. Good stick right there.
You go home, you tug one off, and you try again tomorrow.
Yep.
Get back at it. It's kind of the name of the game. Klinberg, we got Mo Riley in front of the gate. Like, you know what I mean? It's awkward. Like, so now Riley has to slide out of position because Marner's on the half wall, where you can have Bertuzzi in front of the net. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, it's just there's too many cooks in the kitchen at that point. Like, well, only one guy can make the meatballs, right? It kind of is what it is. Oh my God!
Oh, and that's going to be the game here, folks. 4-1.
What's that guy?
Still 2-1 with 4 minutes remaining. Panthers, wow, absolute sizzler, 4-3.
Okay, we got Panthers, folks. We're flipping over quickly. These games starting at the same time. I can't say it enough how stupid that is. Like, you want to grow the game. You want more fans watching it. You ultimately want more people on the ESPN app, no?
Yeah.
Why would you start all at the same time? I know we keep talking about it. It's so dumb.
Unbelievable.
Folks, we are tuned in onto the Rock over in Newark, New Jersey, 4-3. Panthers lead. Jack Hughes, 24 seconds left on our ticker. Empty nets, obviously, 6-on-5. Fuck, it'd be nice to see one go into OT here. I love OT hockey, especially with little Jizzy out there.
Definitely.
Let's fucking go.
And they're on their feet at the Rock.
It's good to see the Rock back buzzing. It took about a 10-year hiatus.
Yeah.
And now they're kind of back.
They're back. Oh! Offside.
Don't mind that play.
Off out wide.
Yeah, this one's probably wrapped too. Snack wrap.
Just getting to the dirty area, diving out for the boys. Almost gets his face cut off by a blade.
He did.
Just a little shave for him. Yep, that's going to be it.
That one's wrapped.
All right, that's going to be it. Let's see what else is cooking, if anything, because Gary started.
That's wrapped. Okay, we got Caps, Flames.
Yeah, all the games are coming to an end, which is crazy.
Gary's NHL. How much time left in this Caps Flames game?
We got 1 minute and 30 seconds left in Flames Capitals. We are going to 2-2.
Oh, really?
We actually might have overtime. I need to take a piss.
Yeah, I could take a piss. Folks, Rob Gucci stepping out for a hot second. Gonna go drain the main vein. Take a piss. We are now tuned in on the live from Hockey Night in Scottsdale live show. We got Calgary Flames, Washington all in. Flipped over to this one. 2-2 right now in the match. Oshie just had a good chance, it looked like. Blake Coleman featured on the screen. Folks, how we live it. If you're not tuned in right now to this game, go to www.butter.golf for all your golf and lifestyle needs. A lot of national leaguers wearing it. A lot of just good dudes that throw both ways, heavy chins. Go check out Butter Golf. I got a jersey on right now. I got our Ball Don't Lie hat. How are you? Rob's got a nice little Dream Team hat on from us, little USA swag from the Ryder Cup, but it plays anywhere. So right now, Monday Night Hockey live from Scottsdale. We have Washington and the Calgary Flames. I believe there's about a minute left. Evgeny the Bag Kuznetsov on the sheet right now. Guy wants out of there, but they're probably going to keep him around. He's just too goddamn talented. So good to see Carlson back. Last year, obviously, was tough for him. He got that puck. Oh, actually, we're starting OT. Okay, here we go. Kuznetsov, Tommy Wilson, and Johnny Carlson, Mr. USA, back in the day, won that World Junior with a 6-shot in Saskatoon, I believe. So 5 minutes. Let's get her popping, Rob. Little
all right.
OT, little bonus hockey. You don't have to pay for it. It's free. Rasmus Anderson stayed off the birds this year, fella. Went down on a bird scooter in Detroit last year, but who's counting? actually injured himself. I think he had to have surgery, maybe even had a concussion. But I think he's staying on 4 wheels as of now, what I've heard the reports out of Calgary, Alberta. So always good to see.
I'm looking for a Coyotes update right now.
Yeah, let's get a Coyotes update. I wish we could get that game. I don't know what Sync TV is. I'm going to have to look into getting that. I thought I had every channel known to man, but apparently I don't. They're streaming that thing from God knows where, probably a trailer somewhere outside of Casa Grande, Arizona, just in between Tucson and Scottsdale off the I-10.
Yep.
Three-two Chicago was 6. Oh, they took away that empty netter. Why?
No, they didn't.
I was gonna say what?
Unless my app is completely fucked up, which I wouldn't run it. I wouldn't put it by ESPN.
Do they really? Are you fucking with me there, young dummy?
I think yes.
You gotta be.
Coach challenge.
Wow.
Oh, it was offside. Holy shit! And Toronto scored.
Who talked?
Could you imagine if we missed that?
It'd be so funny.
It was 3-3.
Who talked? Who talked for the Leafs, guys?
Free Willy.
Of course. He was buzzing. He deserved one tonight.
Oh, it's gonna be offside for the Leafs.
Is it?
I don't know if that's 3-3 or 3-2.
Should we flip over? I mean, we're in OT here.
There's 6 seconds left or something ridiculous. Yeah, we should just keep it on OT.
Yeah.
It's gonna be offside too.
They're challenging the Leafs goal. That they challenged in the second goal, that is? Or the third? We score again. It's got to be the second, right? Yeah. Okay. Thanks for helping us out there, chat. Appreciate it. Staying with it. We flipped over the New Jersey game. That was a burger, and now we got live from Washington. 2-2, 2:40 left. Calgary visiting the Capitals over at Verizon Wireless Center. Not a bad rink, actually. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I went there once.
A little sketchy around the arena, but
yep.
You got Honest Abe within the vicinity, so he always keeps it nice and humble.
Oh,
how'd that stay out?
God.
Nothing like just, yeah. Backlund didn't read the scouting report, eh? Darcy Kemper's got a quick chest.
Yeah. 3-1.
Is it Capital One Arena? Are you sure? I thought it used to be Verizon.
No goal over in Toronto.
Wow, taken away from Willie Styles. Look at this shots on this game now, 40-23.
Holy shit.
Holy banana lands. This has shootout written all over it. I mean,
yeah.
Like Backlund just came over the blue line and literally just threw one right into the bread basket about no more than 50 miles an hour, but we'll see. See if this opens up.
So quiet in this ring every time I watch it.
Oh, yeah. Backstrom, Sandine, and Wilson.
Interesting.
Since when Tommy Wilson, this is his second shift already, no T. Since when does he play? Oh, my God. We're going cross-ice dumps. Jesus.
Yeah, we got no goal. That Leafs game is over.
We got too many men. Thank God. Like, they got it, right? Call a penalty so we can at least get some shots.
How do you pick a minor penalty for? Oh, that's gonna be a bag ski tomorrow.
Yeah, that one's not perfect.
I mean, Jesus Christ, what is he thinking there? Look at this. I mean,
yeah, that's four. That's four in any league, folks. All right, we got a power play. Just load up Obi and let's get out of here. Let's get to the bar. That's kind of cool that Phillips get tucked against a team that wouldn't take him, right? Yeah. Oh, my God. Spencer, you're calling timeout.
Come on.
Come on. Spencer.
Right. I'm fucking starving.
Jesus Christ, same.
I hit this point in the night where we call a whole game. I'm just like, dude, I gotta eat.
Oh yeah, you get spent. I mean, we're buzzing the whole time for the people, Rob.
Yeah, definitely. This coffee is good coffee. I gotta say, shout out to the coffee machine downstairs.
Mitchie love, folks.
How long is the timeout? Holy shit.
All right. We got the troops on the sheet. Let's get something going. Let's load up Obi. Let's get a pumpernickel. Let's get out of here and let's make everyone happy in the greater DC area. Tana, what a PK buzzsaw. Absolutely buzzes.
RIT alumni, folks.
Yes, he is. But a year there, whacked it up the wall. That was the year that they made it to the Frozen Four. That's hilarious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they played Detroit at Ford Field. Ford Field had a Frozen Four.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's not perfect. Elias Lindholm.
You got to wonder what the fuck Capitals are doing right now. Like, they haven't touched the puck 30 seconds into a 4-on-3.
No, they have not.
It's an interesting game plan, especially after a timeout. Is that what they drew up? We're going to give a puck?
Hawks finally win. It took that long to finish, eh? Jiminy. John Carlson slowly making his way up the ice. What are these guys doing?
Oh my God, is this what they drew up?
Dude, they don't look perfect out
They
here.
just drew up, hey, we're going to go to a shootout.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout and let's just play to get to the shootout. We like our shooters. We have arguably the best goal scorer of all time. Let's get to the shootout.
Oh, that was a bullet.
With an absolute John Beebe. That's got a movie slid over there. Get it to Backy and let him find the steal.
There it is, right there.
Oh, shoot that. Oh, my sauce. That was so sick.
Yeah.
Tanev. Shootout. Folks, we are now tuned into the Washington-Calgary game. Live from, I guess, I'm told, Capital One Arena now. Going to a shootout. That was not the best display of a power play I've seen, but just look at Tanev just sit right there in Obi's lane. I mean, that takes a set of moose knuckles just to be over there, just knowing everyone in the building knows where the puck's going, and you're willing to just eat one wherever it is, head, face, neck. It's a shooting range over there.
Rangers Yotes had a big scrap at the end of the game.
Really?
Fuck.
Who's in on it?
I don't know. Looks like Shesterkin getting involved. I don't know. It didn't really show what started it. Jesus, Kruba just.
Who's the bad?
Is that Keller?
Hayton?
Jesus.
Grab your guy, fellas. It's time to dance. Madison Square Garden live on a Monday. John Beebe. Is that a mystery last reference? Absolutely, T. Spence. Beebs, what a captain up there. Really set the room, set the tone in the room. The Winnetka brothers, Skank Martin, tucked that guy's girl. So, yeah, John Beebe, slow boots, but great up and down. He kind of reminded me of, like a Dave Anderchuk at the end of his career, right? The guy you win with. A little bit slower, probably on hole 19 at that time. But Evgeny Kuznetsov makes his way down. What are the chances he goes 0.5 miles an hour and buries low blocker? If a Caesar Sportsbook had a line on that, he's going low blocker here, shot to the left side. Yep. Every time.
I've never seen a guy stop like that before the red line.
No, he does it every time, and he shoots low blocker, and it's always a goal. Kuzi, how you doing, fella? Are you off the snow, or what are you doing? This is just dumb.
I know. I don't like a game being decided by that.
No, it's just dumb. Looks like he was going to go fast. Have you seen his last 48 attempts? He does the same thing every time.
Talking about, and this is the Capitals' home announcer too.
How drunk are you, Jonathan Huberdeau? I wonder if he's going to test Darcy Kemper's chest again. He's got a sick pair of paws, though.
Nope.
Ooh. That always is tough. Like if you score on the old can opener 5-hole right on the ice on the river, I like to say, it looks nasty. If you get denied, it looks like you're a pigeon. It's just that kind of that risk reward you take.
I mean, Kemper's just so dialed tonight. It seems like 40 shots. Like he's not going to bite on anything.
No.
TJ Sochi,
that shootout guy. Hey, it's that shootout guy. North Dakota Fighting Sioux alum. Oh, that was
moved too.
hard.
He loves doing that.
He was looking river too. Maybe just a little over it. Sochi. Just a little over that paddle he wanted. Yeah, shootouts aren't perfect. I wish they'd just go 10-minute OT, and then if you can't get it done, then go to the bar and maybe play a game of pool. Call it even. My Jar Jar Bing.
Doorbell.
Jesus. Right off the Ring doorbell. All right, well, a chance to win it.
Sharon Govich completely forgot he was on the
Bar Mexi. Alex Ovechkin. Take a clapper, fella. How rock star would a clapper be here?
So sick. Oh, way up field goal attempt.
The old kickstart my heart. I'll throw it in for 3. Oh, my jumping. Nazim Kadri to extend it. To send it to the top of the 10th. What's he doing? Going back to his backhand?
Oh,
double post.
Kemper.
Darcy seeing eye shot Kemper with a couple lucky post saves. Folks, that concludes the Washington-Calgary game. Bob, great snap again.
Yep.
I appreciate the people for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
I think that was about 2.5 hours, 3 hours all in. So we'll be back next week, though. We'll be back probably Wednesday night, TNT game, and we'll get it going again. So, folks, thanks for everyone for tuning in to the Hockey Night Scottsdale, live show, little stream, little this, little that. How are you? So thanks again, folks. Yep. Awesome. We'll continue to throw both ways.
See you guys next Wednesday.